Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about what you need to hear right now, okay? So this could be a departed loved one that wants to say something to you. This could be your ancestors, your spirit guides, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, whatever feels right to you in your soul. We're going to look at what you need to hear right now, okay? So this is something that your spirit guides, God, the universe, wants you to hear right now in this very moment. And for anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia and I'm going to read your cards today. So yeah, no long talking. In the next clip you can choose between 3 images, and if you feel indecisive you can go on Google, find a number generator and ask spirit guides to guide you to the right pile, or ask God or your departed loved one that is watching over you to guide you to the right pile, and the number generator will spit out a number if you have a hard time choosing a pile. Okay, but without further ado, I'm going to see you in your reading, guys. Hello my lovely pile number 1, welcome to your reading, guys. I started with pile number 3, which happens a lot, so if I call you pile number 3, it's because I started with them, okay? So pile number 1 also, if you guys are wondering why I'm a little bit more mellow or calm than usual, I'm PMSing and usually I don't have that much energy. Yeah, so I feel extremely calm, kind of like in Zen mode to be honest with you guys. But yeah, just to let you guys know, I'm totally fine. I'm just a little bit more calmer than usual because I'm PMSing. Too much information. Anyway, so pile number 1, if you're new here, my name is Cynthia and I'm going to read your cards today. I want to channel the energy first and then I'm going to show you the cards here and there, okay? So let's begin your reading. What do you need to hear right now, okay? So this could be a message from your spirit guides, this could be a message from a departed loved one, your ancestors, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. Okay, what do they want to tell you right now? What do you need to hear right now? Pile number 1, the first thing that I pick up here is someone here clicked on this video with a little bit of an attitude. It could be an energy where you have an attitude when it comes to a particular person where you're like, I'm not gonna let this person walk all over me anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like where you have like this attitude where you're like, I'm not gonna let them do that to me anymore. Or you might have an attitude towards me. Hello. Okay. Because I'm seeing here someone being like, I don't know, not in the best mood. Or again, this is kind of like an energy where you feel like you don't want, like you are tired of a person like pushing you around, or you're tired of a person, you know, like, you know, treating you a certain way, and that's where your attitude comes in. If that's the reason why you have an attitude, I'm totally behind you. I would be like, you know, exactly, tell them like it is, you know. Yeah, but someone who could also just clicked on this video with an attitude. I don't know why. Okay, but you're welcome. For others of you, I pick up here, I'm gonna be very, very blunt, okay? I love you guys, but I have to say the truth. And if it's not your message, you don't take it, but it is for somebody here, because that's a general reading. I feel like someone here is in a relationship where they are very, 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 very unhappy to the point where they develop depression. So I don't know if you could have felt like your partner is not happy with you, but they're not how do you call it, they are not telling you that they feel this way, or that you feel this way. Again, this is not going to be for everybody, but I have to say it because I have to be honest and truthful here. For others of you, there could be an energy where you are just in a situationship. If it's not like, because okay, let me say it like that. I'm going to show you the cards and then we're, going to tap into everything. And if I look outside, there's like children running around here, so I sometimes get a little bit distracted. But we have the Five of Cups here. Okay, and you can see she's in like a black dress, and it's like supposed to be her wedding day, but she is not happy about it at all. Okay, this reminds me of, and again, this could be literally anything, but I do feel like it has something to do with like a situationship. Maybe, for example, you thought you want to be sexually, you want to be intimate with somebody, and kind of like, oh no, we're just, having fun and there's no feelings involved in it and stuff like that. And there could be an energy where either you is falling in love with this person or they're falling in love with you. So there's kind of like a complication where one person is not happy with how the relationship is going because maybe they want more or they want less. I don't know if it's you or them. For others of you, it's a sneaky link, kind of like where you were okay. Ooh, I'm also hearing someone here, you were okay with being the side piece. I'm not judging you, I've been there before, but like an energy where you have been okay, or you have been tolerating that someone has another person, like where you are in a third party and you have been tolerating it because maybe you felt like you're gonna win over this competition, or maybe you felt like you don't really care about it, or maybe you're open to the idea of polygamy, but there might be an energy where you're realizing that this really makes you unhappy, or it really takes a toll on you, or you lied to yourself that this is not something that you really want to do. Maybe you just did it because you wanted to keep this person, okay? For others of you, maybe a person is keeping you a secret and maybe you felt like, oh, I don't mind, but you actually do, or something about where a connection is really making you depressed is what I'm picking up here, okay? Or something about for others of you, if it's not you feeling very sad or unhappy in a connection, I don't know if it's a sneaky link, a situationship, a friends with benefits. Others of you, if this is not concerning a connection, although I do feel like you have like an attitude, so if it's not romantic, I do still feel like you are just fed up with someone and how they treat you. And I do feel like there could also be an energy here. We're going to talk about it in a second, okay? Especially if you have been feeling that in your soul. But there could be an energy where you are sad, but you don't know why. But the reason could be because you absorb the energy of another person, where another person's energy is affecting you so much so that their feelings become your feelings, or their depression becomes your depression because you spend so much time with them and you don't cleanse your energy, or you don't set boundaries. Does that make sense? Where in actuality, kind of like where you have a person around you that is pessimistic and doom and gloom, and you don't set boundaries, or you don't cleanse yourself daily, or you don't, like kind of like where your energy might not be strong enough to be around this pessimistic, sad person as of right now in this very moment, because they bring you down with them because you are not strong enough to stay positive and close to a person that has a dark energy or that is just going through a hard time. Okay, now I'm not telling you to walk away from them. I'm telling you that we have to talk about how you can protect your energy around this person. Does that make sense? Where you have to protect your energy, that you don't absorb their thoughts or their feelings or their emotions, or even like their depression or their sadness. Does that make sense? That could be the reason why you feel this doom gloom energy and you don't know where it comes from. Okay, that could also be another scenario here. For others of you, it is connected to a connection here, okay? Because with the Two of Cups here, this to me, I'm also picking up, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I love you guys, okay? So I have to speak the truth. I'm seeing Sex in the City, like the Sex in the City scene where Carrie, Aiden proposed to her. So she always wanted to get married, right? And Aiden proposed to her, and 𝐸𝑚 was perfect, or he did everything that he was supposed to do. There were no red flags or whatever, or something about he was just really good to her. He really, you know, gave his heart to her and stuff like that. And she was not happy about the proposal. Like, she always wanted to get married, but somehow this proposal did not make her happy, or the thought of getting married to this person actually brought a panic attack to her. So she was like, because she told her friends like, oh, you know, I felt weird when he proposed to me, like I said yes, but I don't even know if I really want it and stuff like that. And then her friends told her, maybe you're just getting cold feet and stuff like that, maybe it's nothing, you know. And then they went into a bridal shop where she actually got a panic attack while she put on a wedding dress, because that's how, when she realized that this is getting real, but she actually doesn't want it because 𝐸𝑚 was not the one for her. Yeah, so for some of you guys, you could also feel like someone is not the one for you, or something along those lines is going on here, but it might be hard for you to admit it because you do want to be with the one. So admitting that someone is not the one is maybe hard. Again, not for everybody. If this is not your message, it's not your message. You just, you know, overhear it. You didn't hear me talking. You just didn't hear it, okay? Yeah, but that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, let me see what this is about. Can you clarify this energy here? Okay, can you clarify this energy here? I'm also being brought to, for some reason, did you buy new clothing? Because I'm seeing you being in a changing room. I'm also seeing a church, okay? Oh, okay. Give me a moment, guys. I just have like a... You could also feel like that. I'm also seeing like a man or a woman, or you are with a person and you feel like this person is trying to make you somebody that you are not. So maybe because I'm seeing like them telling you what to wear and what you should look like, but it's not you. So for example, you choose a dress and that dress is you. You feel comfortable in it, and this person tells you that dress doesn't look good on you, and they give you what they chose for you. Like they chose a dress for you, and you put it on and you look into the mirror. They are happy, but you're totally unhappy because you don't like this dress, is what I'm picking up here. So I'm seeing something about a changing room. I don't know if you have been thinking about buying new clothing, if you recently went shopping, maybe something literally happened in the changing room, or maybe you showed somebody your new outfit and maybe this person's response was weird, or something about clothing. I don't know. There's something going on with clothing here. Okay, but it also feels like where you feel like someone is trying to make you, someone is trying to mold you into who they want you to be. It's kind of like a man who wants to tell you how to dress and who to be because they want you, but they want you when they did some, like when they fixed you a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. I think you guys know what I mean, right? It's kind of like you customize it, almost as if somebody is customizing you to who they want you to be, but it's not really you anymore. Okay. So it's kind of like where someone doesn't like only certain parts of you. I don't know what this means. Okay. Can you clarify this energy here? What is that about with the Five of Cups and the Lovers here? Yeah, we have true love. So something does not feel like it's true love, or you thought something was true love but it's not, or the signs are cautioning you. I'm also hearing the signs are cautioning you. For some of you guys, the signs are cautioning you that this marriage or this relationship would not make you happy in the long run. Okay, or something about I don't know. For some of you guys, I don't know if someone is going to propose to you, or they're going to ask you, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you. But it's like one-sided, like maybe they like you, but you don't like them. I don't know. It's weird. What is that energy about here, Spirit? Yeah. Okay, for some of you guys, there could also be an energy where you feel, with the Gossip card here in reverse, I don't know if you feel like you need to push through with a decision because people will look at you sideways. Like, it's kind of like an energy where when you break up with somebody, people will look at you like, oh, you know, this person's marriage didn't work, this person's, you know what I mean? And it might look, you might feel like it is, I don't know, I feel like maybe you have like pride, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's very important for us to be proud of who we are, but there's also moments in time where pride doesn't help, okay? So there could be an energy where, again, for others of you, there could also be an energy where you have a feeling that someone doesn't like you, or something about where you are in a friendship or you are around co-workers and you feel like they have an attitude, or the way they talk to you almost feels like they don't like you. Does it make sense? I don't know how to explain it. Okay, something like that is going on here. So I almost want to say where maybe your connection is causing anxiety and you might not be fully aware of it, or again where maybe you have a feeling that someone doesn't like you, and I feel like you are correct, or maybe you have a feeling that someone doesn't really love you or doesn't really like you, or it's just, you know, like I'm also seeing something about where it's just oh bitch, how can I say that, almost as if you already are in it, like where you maybe feel like you are too deep into something. Does it make sense? It's kind of like it's like a big thing to maybe break up with somebody after 10 years or whatever. It's like a big thing, you know? So maybe you try again and again to make it work. Okay, something like that is going on here. Again, for others of you, this could also be connected to a friendship, or again, you have a very depressed, sad person around you. And you're just getting affected by this person's energy. Okay, so we're going to talk about what you can do in order to not get affected by this person's energy. But let me get one more card here. What is this energy about here? Yeah, we have a young female. You could also have a feeling that you are in a third-party situation. Okay. What is that about? Yeah, for some of you guys, it could also be where you feel like there is like a third person in the mix, or someone likes someone else more than they also feel like someone likes someone else more than you. So you could really think about what true love really is, or if you truly like someone, or if you feel like someone really likes you. You could have these questions in your mind right now. Okay, and again, for others of you, this is all about how you feel very, very sad. You don't know where it comes from. You have absorbed. You have absorbed the energy of another person. Yeah, there's something weird going on, because this is very odd, because we have the card here, I care, and it says, keep your promise. Okay. It says, keep your promise. So maybe someone... This is complex. And then we have this card here and it says, stop complaining. So maybe someone, maybe you tell yourself that you shouldn't complain, but Spirit wants you to know, if you don't acknowledge how you feel, you're going to get depressed, or you are developing depression, because you're not honoring your feelings. You're not honoring what your heart is telling you. Pile number one, okay? For others of you, there could be a person who's telling you you shouldn't... Like where I feel like a person is mistreating you, I'm not gonna lie. Like where a person is telling you stop complaining, keep your promise and stuff like that. So they kind of like guilt trip you into doing something that you don't want to do. Or maybe they have a habit of doing that. Okay. Because I do feel like there is a person who always blames you, always wants to give you that you are at fault. Because it says covering up errors. Okay. It says painting the roses red. Now if you look at it, it's kind of like the roses are white, but someone is trying to paint them red, meaning that this is not something about something is not the original story, or something about where you pretend something is fine when it is not. Does that make sense? It's kind of like the roses are white, but you're painting them red. So you could be trying also to cover up somebody else's errors or somebody else's faults, kind of like where you always take the blame because you want something to work, but you know that this person, you know, a person doesn't grow if you don't make them aware of mistakes, or if you, and also you, for example, you might be thinking that, you know, it's this person's fault for making you feel this way. Okay, And I'm not saying that this is not true, but if you keep being in this energy, nothing is ever going to change. The moment where something is going to change is when you say, I'm going to take back control of my life, my emotions, my mood, my way of thinking. That's when something changes, okay? I'm not telling you that this is not true. Maybe a person is really mistreating you and they fuck up your mood. That is true, that is correct, but two things can be right at the same time. So for some of you guys, there could be an energy where while there is shitty people out there, it's very, very important for you to not stay in that energy where you blame the other person or where you tell yourself over and over again, that person is the problem, that person is the problem. They might actually be the problem. I don't know. It could be, okay? But if you stay in that energy, nothing ever changes. Something changes when you tell yourself you cannot control people, you cannot control their actions, but you can control your own mood, you can control your own life, you can control your own emotions, your own feelings, your own actions, right? To not stay stuck in being mad at somebody. Okay, take your time with being mad at them. I'm not telling you to kiss their ass or whatever, not at all. If you're mad, take your time to be mad at them, but you need to know when to move on from being mad or being angry at them in case you do feel that way right now, okay? Maybe take a really good day where you scream in your pillow and you know, maybe you also need a different method or strategy to let out your anger. Does it make sense? Where there's like a lot of anger or a lot of frustration inside of you, it needs to go somewhere, okay? Where you do something with it, paint a picture, you know, that expresses your frustration and your anger, or go to the gym or go for a run, or, you know, like throw things out of your room, like, I'm so done with this bullshit, you know, and then you throw old things out of your room to get rid of that energy, okay? There's something about where your spirit guides are telling you to, it's very important, kind of like to work with what is going on within you, or to work with that energy. It's like, it's not a pleasant energy. It's either sadness or betrayal. Actually, let me get a few more cards here, okay? I'm also hearing it takes two to tango, okay? Something about the other person could be at fault. Most likely they are, okay? But the moment something changes is when you also take accountability for where you have made, you know, a mistake. For example, me, I did not set clear boundaries with people. I didn't tell them how I really feel. So if they don't know how I feel, it is partially also my fault because I didn't tell them, right? This is very, very weird. It's kind of like I'm seeing like a beautiful offer, or I'm seeing like, or something. There could also be an energy where you are mesmerized with someone's beauty. It's like an energy, because we have the card here, beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within me to shine. But do you see that she's not shining? She's hiding everything that is within her. I don't know what this is about, guys. Okay. Something about where things are not as they seem, or someone is really not happy, but maybe someone is scared to admit it, that they're not happy. Okay. Let me get a few more cards. This is complex. I don't know what this is about. I want to get a few of these. Okay. I'm gonna take my time with you guys because you're the last pile for me today. Spirit, why is the Five of Cups here? What is this sadness about? Yeah, the Three of Cups. You could feel like someone... Okay, listen, to me this feels like maybe there's a group that is mistreating you, like they always meet and they never include you, so they make you feel like they don't want to spend time with you, or they make you feel like you are unwanted. Something about where you feel unwanted in a setting, or around like or people say they are your friends but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know how to explain it. For others of you, this is a third party situation. I don't know what this really is about, or something about where someone chose someone else over you. Okay. Spirit might also be saying this is not about who's more beautiful and who's not. This is about, you know, I'm not excusing what this person is doing, okay? Trust me. Not at all. third party situations, been there, done that, so I don't judge at all, okay? I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna express what I think about it, kind of like a friend, you know? I feel like when you have to force somebody to love you or show you love, or when you have to force somebody to do things with you, like I would rather want to marry somebody that truly loves me and just take the L in that moment. You take the L, right? So the other woman won, or, you know, he chose someone else over you, she chose someone else over you. I would rather take the L and then meet someone that truly loves me or that truly cares about me, rather than winning this competition, okay? Does that make sense? Sometimes it's important to choose your battles wisely, you know? If this man already is between two women or between two men, it shows you that they are not fully committed. So why would you want him anyway? You know, why compete? It doesn't, you know, fuck him. Okay? Again, the same thing with friends. If they don't want to spend time with you, fuck them, okay? Fuck them, because other people are going to be so happy and excited about spending time with you, okay? Something about there could also be an energy where you try to fit into a group, but you don't really want to be there. It's kind of like, it's like an energy where I'm hearing, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, but I don't really like that song. I don't know where it came from, but it's kind of like where you want to sit on the table of the cool kids, but if you would sit on that table, you would not even like it because it's very shallow, or it's very, do you know what I mean? It's like you think you want something from the outside, but it doesn't really, it looks good from the outside, but it doesn't feel good from the inside. Or like a meal that looks good from the outside, but it doesn't taste good, but it looks good, you know? Or something looks good on paper, but it doesn't feel good, or it's not good for the soul. Okay. So again, for others of you, this could also be an energy where you are realizing that you are not happy, like you are part of a group. It's like, it's like you are part of a group and you don't really feel like you are really part. Let's see, what is this sadness about here? What is that about? Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Cups again. There's also this energy where we're going to talk about it in a second, okay? How you can cleanse your energy, not to get, because we have psychic protection here. It says, around me now is shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. So you need more protection when it comes to your mood. Like you need to protect your body, or you need to protect your mind, or you need to protect like your emotions or your mood. Like where someone is like, their energy, like again, it's draining you, or when they are sad, they make you sad, or something like that, even though it's not your sadness. Because the funny thing is, we have here the dragonfly mermaid, and it says you've attracted wonderful news. So there's almost this energy where your future looks bright and beautiful, but you don't think that, because you are absorbing the sadness and the depression of another person around you, because your energy is not protected enough. So you feel what they feel, you think what they think, but it's not you. You just spend too much time with them, although your future looks bright and beautiful and awesome. Kind of like where you manifested something. It says you've attracted wonderful news. I'm gonna read it out in a second, okay? Something about where there's like a big manifestation coming to you, or something about you've attracted, like there's literally something coming to you. Like good news are coming to you, or you are manifesting something right now, but you don't see it because, yeah, you don't see it. Because your energy is affected by you spending too much time with another person. That's why you feel doom gloom. You could also feel like someone is lying to you, or you could be actually lying to yourself somehow, some way to keep the peace, or again, also where you feel like you committed to something already and now you have to just push through. Is that really true? because I'm seeing you here suffering, and I like, me as a friend, I would be like, man, I don't want to see you like that, just for the sake of keeping a promise, or just for the sake of like not going back on your word, or just for the sake of like keeping your pride or whatever. Okay. For others of you, your spirit guides might be telling you that, I'm also seeing like, this is very complex here, guys, okay? So give me a moment here. Can you clarify the Five of Cups? What is that energy about? Yeah. And the Moon. Okay. I'm hearing cosmic, wait, how do you call it? Detours, or God protecting you, or something about cosmic redirection. I'm hearing cosmic redirection. Okay. Again, there's something about trust the intelligence of the universe. If they tell you someone is not for you, if a man or a woman chooses another person over you, if somebody treats you badly in a friendship, trust the universe. The universe is showing you how this person really feels about you, who this person really is. They're showing you this person's character, the ugly truth. Okay, they want you to see who this person is before you fully commit, before you know, like stay loyal or be loyal to them 100%. Like, Spirit is trying to show you who a person is, or how a person really makes you feel, or what changes. And I'm not talking about good changes, but what changes a person brings into your life and they're not good, or how they change your mood. Every time you talk to them on the phone, you end up being sad. Before that you felt okay, after that you feel sad. It happens every day, over and over again. Why? Okay. This is not about a competition. This is about you finding your true love. Okay, this is about you finding your soul tribe, your true soulmates that love you for who you are. Okay, this is not about being part of a group that doesn't even like you. Fuck them. Okay, this is not about being with the cool kids. This is not about, you know, like fighting competition and being the woman that got chosen, being the man that got chosen. Fuck that bullshit. You want to be with your true love. You want to be with your true love, right? You want to be with someone that adores you, that loves you, that has a soft spot for you in their heart, right? That has eyes for you. Maybe this whole situation is not even about that you really want this man. Maybe you just want to win. And there's no shame in that. We just have to acknowledge it. Maybe you are very competitive and it's about winning for you. And it's nothing wrong with it. But if you like notice what it is really about, you know, what this sadness and this pain is really about. Because I keep picking up an energy of like a third party, or someone is chosen over the other person, or you feeling like someone is doing good and you're not doing good. Okay. Or something about, for example, where you look into another person's kitchen when you could, and you look at them how they cook something. It's kind of like where you look into another person's kitchen and they're cooking a meal and you're like, man, I want a meal like that. I want to eat too. Like, I want my plate to look like that too. Well, you also have a kitchen next to you, so you could go into your own kitchen and cook something. I don't know what this exactly means. For you guys, it's kind of like where Spirit is telling you, if you want it, go get it, okay? Don't just look at another person, how they do it yourself. Go and get it, okay? Now let's talk about this psychic protection here. So yeah, you are absorbing energy here. And again, it's also not a beauty competition as well, okay? Beauty is not like, it's not a beauty competition. It's a matter of who you are truly meant to be with. It's a matter of your true soul tribe, your true soul family, okay? So it's not a competition of beauty and who wins or who's stronger or which woman is chosen, which man is chosen. If somebody puts you in a third party situation, you already know they're not there. They're not there, okay? Because they already bring inauthenticity into the connection. So that means that there is a high chance of other stuff being inauthentic or inorganic. In case you are not okay with being polygamous, if you are okay with being polygamous, then that's totally fine. I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just talking about someone who's really not happy about this polygamy type of energy, or someone who wants to be part of a group, but maybe this group makes you feel unwanted, or maybe it's like where you want to be friends with somebody at all costs, but they always say certain comments that make you feel like shit. So they always make fun of you. You sit at the table with them, but you are the butt of the joke. Do you say it like that? Something like that is going on here. So Spirit might be telling you, you need to acknowledge that, because it's really like having a toll on you. And it's funny because this card says, I care. So you could have said that you don't care about something, but you do. Like, I don't care if they make jokes about me, you do care, okay? Or maybe someone says that they care about you, but they don't show it, okay? Their actions don't show that they care about you, okay? Like, you need to be kinder to yourself, or you need to find people that are kinder than the people that you have around you, okay? Or to not tolerate how someone is like treating you, not even tolerating how you treat yourself, because you might also be very harsh on yourself. Why do you do that? Okay, why do you do that? Why are you so harsh with yourself? Why is the psychic protection here, Spirit? You need to protect yourself from someone's energy here. Spirit has been trying to show you with signs that somebody is not good for you. Spirit has been trying to show you that someone's energy is not good for you. I'm not saying that they have bad intentions with you necessarily. Their energy might just be very unhealthy, very destructive, very nagging, very judgmental, okay? And they very slowly but surely eat on your happiness or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, something about you need to disconnect from somebody, or you need to let me see, what is this psychic protection about? Practice self-care and you will start to glow. Okay, we're going to talk about it in a second. What is this psychic protection about here, Spirit? Can you please? It says, you are about to celebrate good news, achievements, milestones, impressing yourself and others. You see, I'm talking like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, you are literally in the energy of manifesting something very beautiful, but maybe you get sucked into drama of other people. And it's like, do you know what I mean? Or kind of like where another person's depression, sadness, or unhealthy, destructive energy makes you not see that your future is going to be beautiful, or it takes away your happiness, or it takes away like your bubbly happy energy. It's like slowly fading away as you spend time with this person, okay? So again, this could be because you are very unhappy in a friendship, in a relationship, or there's like a young female around you, and her energy is very dark and destructive and unhealthy, okay? One more card. What is that about? Or you compare yourself to someone here, okay? And it's like, it makes you very sad and you need to stop. Your spirit guides are telling you to stop that, okay? What is the psychic protection about here? Yes, it says your energy is high and something big is coming. Keep your frequency up. You see something about where someone is like dragging you down. They make you sad with their energy, with their comments, with their jokes. Oh, look at that. It says you're getting to know a new version of you. Embrace her. You see, embrace her, love her, and let her breathe. Let's do something together. There was one day where I did yoga, and I sometimes watch yoga with Adrian, and it was like a very magical moment for me personally, because she, in the beginning, she's trying to, you know, like slowly but surely start the yoga practice. Maybe for some of you guys, yoga could make you very happy, or watching yoga with Adrian, or, you know, trying it out. But I want you guys to hug yourself. Okay, just do it with me. Hugging yourself, feeling your own energy. Okay, that you are like a beautiful being and you deserve to be happy. You deserve true love. You deserve kinder people. Why are you so harsh to yourself? Okay, or why do you let other people treat you like that? What is the reason? Okay, it says you're getting to know a new version of you. Embrace her, love her, let her breathe. So Spirit is telling you they want you to love yourself. They want you to embrace yourself, to give yourself a hug. Almost as if like you let somebody mistreat you. I don't know what exactly this is about. Or you let a person walk all over you, or you let a person like bring so much chaos and, you know, bullshit into your life. Now let's talk about how you can protect yourself, okay? So when it comes to absorbing the energy of other people, it's very important for you to cleanse yourself. You can do this with, do I have something here? You can do this with like a spray. You can even do this like while washing hands. So it's all about symbolically, okay? So if you feel like you have absorbed the energy of another person, and I want you guys to try it. Even if you don't believe me, try it out for 1, 2, or 3 days, and you're literally going to feel a shift, that the sadness is lifting off of your shoulders out of fucking nowhere, okay? So you can do this when you go into the bathroom and you wash your hands, and then you speak a prayer. All energies, emotions, bodily symptoms, ideologies, feelings, okay, that are not mine, that stem from other people, okay, I release it. All thoughts, feelings, emotions that are not mine, I release them, okay? I send them back to where they come from, or I release that energy. It's not mine. So everything that is not mine, thoughts, feelings, emotions, bodily symptoms, ideologies, thoughts, I release it. Okay, I cleanse myself from that. Then you talk about how your thoughts are now pure, cleansed, purified. Your thoughts are now in alignment with God in the universe. Your thoughts are now in alignment with the truth. Okay. And you can do that again under a sink. You can also come up with your own words, but it's important for you to speak it, to say it, okay? For others of you, you can also use like a spray. This is like an aura spray. It's about releasing old patterns and fears, so you can kind of like put it into your hands and then again say a prayer out loud first thing in the morning. You can also use sage, you know, where you put on Palo Santo, but it's important for you to either write it down in a journal or to speak it, okay? You have to either speak it or write it down in a journal, that you are cleansed from energy that is not yours. Thoughts, feelings, ideologies, emotions that are not yours, you release them. They're no longer there. You're left with only your energy, with your thoughts, and your thoughts are in alignment with the truth, with the universe. Okay, your thoughts are positive, you see clearly. Okay, you let go of confusion and you see clearly. For others of you, there could also be an energy where you need to protect yourself while you are sleeping. So you can do the same thing where you write down like on a little piece of paper, I am protected as I'm sleeping, or something about the truth is to me. Like you can literally do anything, but I do feel like your spirit guides want you to practice a lot more magic, but specifically like magic that is connected to healing. So you can also put like a little piece of paper, and on that piece of paper you write down, so while you're sleeping you can write down, I am protected as I'm falling asleep. You can also put crystals underneath your pillow. You can, you know, like how do you call it again, write something down on a piece of paper. For example, around me now a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. So you write it down on a piece of paper, put it underneath your pillow. Okay, or maybe you can also use lavender spray. Something about your sleep is very significant to protect yourself while you are sleeping, is what I'm picking up here. For others of you, you did have a dream, but maybe you brushed it under the rug, kind of like, oh, it was just a dream, but that dream was not a dream. That dream was like your spirit guide. Let me show it to you actually, where you're like, oh, it was just a dream. It was not just a dream. Pie number 1, this was like your spirit guide. Hold on, is he naked? No, but I'm still gonna blur it out. It's kind of like, this is like your spirit guide, like an angel visiting you in your sleep. But it's like, no, that cannot be true, you know. Do you know what I mean? Where this angel might be telling you, oh, this person's not good for you. And you're like, no, this is not true, you know, but it is true, okay? Yeah, so that's very important that you would start practicing healing magic. Again, however you want to do that. I also thought of something else right now, but I forgot about it. Let me see what else can power number 1 do. Something about they want you to practice more magic, but again, healing magic, protection magic, okay. Putting a crystal underneath your pillow, saying out a prayer before you go to bed, saying out a prayer when you wake up first thing in the morning, journaling first thing in the morning. Oh, another thing. For example, if you also feel like you cannot move on from something, because guys, you can literally manifest anything. All you have to do is speak it out into existence. Because, for example, if you want to manifest a car, this is going to take a little bit of time, right? Because a car is very heavy. But when it comes to emotions, kind of like manifesting confidence, you can write it down every day and you're going to notice how your confidence is increasing, because words turn into energy, okay? Or there's like words carry energy. So you create an energy bubble around you with the words that you write down on a daily. So for example, you can manifest, I no longer feel the need to compete. I feel like I'm the best woman in the world and I no longer want this man. For example, you cannot let go of someone. You write down, I let go of him. I no longer want him. Even if you don't believe it in that moment, but you're creating a bubble of energy around you with the words that you write down or speak. So whatever you want to get rid of, whatever you want to heal from, write it down, okay? Speak up, okay? Speak up, write it down, start practicing a little bit more magic here, okay? That's what I'm picking up here. Something about where, for example, I feel at peace with the decisions that I'm making. I no longer feel like I need to compete. I no longer feel like, you know, I need to compete with somebody. I'm at peace with who I am. I see clearly. Whatever you want to manifest, think about what you want to manifest, because again, emotions, kind of like I see clearly, that can manifest very easily, right? It's easier for that for you to manifest seeing clearly than for you to manifest like a Tesla car or whatever, right? That's going to take a little bit longer, because emotions you can manifest very easily by writing them down, but a car could take a few months or whatever, because it's very dense. But emotions and feelings are they're not as dense, so they can manifest a lot easier, okay? So spirit might want you to do that a lot more often. Yeah, and you're going to feel like a shift once you do that, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Yeah, it says, what is the best thing that could happen? It says, upgrade in your thinking patterns, upside down the plot twist. For some of you guys, there could also be an energy where spirit wants you to practice. You know how people usually are very good at thinking about the worst case scenarios? Maybe spirit wants you to learn how to imagine the best case scenario. And I'm also hearing practice makes perfect. If it feels awkward or weird or stupid in the beginning, still continue to do that, okay? For at least, let's say, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks or whatever, okay, is what I'm picking up here. But I think I want to read out this card right here. It says, you've attracted wonderful news. Okay, so I do feel like, because we have 2 cards here that talk about good news, it says, you are about to celebrate good news. And it says, you've attracted wonderful news. Okay, so we're going to talk about these beautiful news. I just need to, yeah, I have the book right here. One more thing that I want to say before we dive into that card. Ask yourself why you want to impress someone, or why you need someone's approval. Because there could also be an energy where you are trying to impress somebody, but why? Why? Why do you want to impress them so much? What is so important about that? About impressing them? Especially if it's a person who's usually how do you call it? Because some people, they act as though they want to celebrate you, but there's nothing for them to celebrate about you. But the truth is that they're actually, it's their hobby to criticize. So some people criticize as their hobby. Do you know what I mean? So even if you do good, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like some people, they like criticizing. So for them, their point is not criticizing you to greatness. They just do it for fun. So be aware of that energy here, okay? And again, for others of you, there's something about like you're trying to impress somebody, but I don't know why, because maybe it's like a mean person that you're trying to impress, or this person that you're trying to impress is not even a good person. Why would you want to impress a person that is not good, or that is mean, or that is judgmental, or that is, you know, why would you want to do that? Okay. Okay, but let's read out this card. It says Dragonfly Mermaid. Okay. So it says Dragonfly Mermaid is coming forward to be with you for a time. She will show you what colors and what moods will be best for you at present. I'm doing so. You make a change that all can see, that will make you very attractive to something that will come as a surprise. By matching the energy of that which you will attract before it has come near to you, you will send out a message to the universe, and the good fortune that has been looking for a home will be drawn to you. Dragonflies leave their blessings with those who treasure them. So you are about to receive their gifts because they know you are a joyful, blissful, bright, and beautiful recipient. I'm also hearing something about where you try to get something from somebody, but they don't have it. So kind of like where you look for a person to... where someone doesn't have something in them, like you're looking for them to, for example, you're looking for them to be understanding, but they cannot understand because maybe they are very limited in their understanding. So what you're actually looking for is an open-minded person, but you're trying to get the understanding from a person that is not open-minded, which doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense? It's like you're looking for, what you're looking for is not with this person, or you're looking in the wrong place. Okay, because that person is not capable of doing so. Like emotionally, maybe their heart is like not there, or maybe their mind is not there, or maybe they have not yet learned that lesson. So it's kind of like you're looking for compassion from a person who has not yet learned a lesson about compassion. So why not go to someone that is compassionate or has an open mind, instead of going to someone that is like very rigid in their thinking? Okay. Yeah, but let's see what else is coming through here. It says you are about to receive good news quite out of the blue. This message truly has a touch of magic about it, and once it arrives, you will feel yourself glowing with happiness, health, and the satisfaction of great fortune. It is something that comes to you via a dragonfly magical companion, so when you see me, know the news is near. Also know that these tidings contain brightness and shimmering rainbow colors, bringing joy, not just to you, but to many others too. This is a blissful change that feels like pure luck. But again, remember that you drew it to you by shifting and changing the way you are. You found brightness and optimism made you very attractive to this piece of good fortune. So it has now found you. So again, I feel like once you lift this energy, this sadness off of your shoulders by again practicing magic to be more optimistic, practicing magic to see yourself as a winner and as someone who succeeds at life, practicing healing magic, practicing protection magic, okay? And you're going to see a huge shift, because it's like Spirit is proving to you that this is working, okay? Or Spirit is proving to you that you activated a shift. Once you start practicing magic, you are activating a shift, okay? So they're going to prove to you, keep doing this magic, it works, okay? I would just want to get one card what this good news is about. What is this good news about for pile number 1 before I go? We have the 9 of Cups here. Oh yeah, that's a wish fulfillment. What is this good news about here for pile number 1? Ooh, 10 of Cups. Wow. And it says beyond, listen, it says beyond judgment. Didn't I say that? something about where you free yourself from feeling judged, or you're gonna feel so free because you don't care about people's judgment anymore. Okay. Beyond judgment, you see, that's what I'm talking about. Where you are around judgmental people once they are out of your life, or something about where once you know how to protect yourself again by practicing this magic, their energy cannot pull on you anymore, and you're gonna feel happy and bubbly and bright again and alive again and happy, you know, because they have been like overpowering. Their sadness overpowered your happiness, so now your happiness comes back to your energy is like super duper high, and then you manifest a lot of things to you. What is this good news coming to pile number 1, please? Okay, we have involvement with the law, so there's an energy where there's good news coming to you when it comes to involvement with the law. Okay, this could be taxes, this could be any paperwork, documents, visa, documents, or whatever. Why is the dragonfly here? What is this wonderful news about here? Oh, for some of you guys, yeah, look at that. There's an energy where you're going to feel like you overcame depression or sadness or something about, I'm also seeing where your chest is tight and this tightness is going to go away. It's kind of like just an energy where you feel free and you feel happy again, or you feel a spark in your soul again, or you just feel good again, or you feel good consistently, not just one day, but it's like a good feeling good on a consistent basis, or feeling content or at peace. Okay, we also have your dolphin that says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So for some of you guys, this good news could be about financial gain. Okay, we also have be aware of greed. There could also be an energy where you are, how can I explain that? I feel like for some of you guys, this good news could also be connected to you overcoming an enemy. I don't know what exactly this means. Okay, something about overcoming an enemy, or again, overcoming how that the enemy has an effect on you, like where a person can make you feel bad. This happy moment is about how you are unbothered and unaffected by their bitch ass energy, and it's gonna feel so good that you feel like you are in control, or that you can make a change, or that you can control something, or that there is something that you can do about this. Okay, what is this wonderful news coming to pile number 1? Okay, we have March here, so someone could be born in the month of March. Something could come to you in the month of March, or something about where this good news could be connected to something that you wished for in the month of March. So maybe you made a wish in the month of March, and this wonderful news could come to you, but it's connected to the wish that you've made in March, or it's something that has happened in the month of March. Okay, this good news could also be connected to someone that is born in the month of March. Okay, where there's changes coming to your connection with a person that was born in the month of March, but it seems to be like good news. Okay, or it seems to be something beautiful. We also have opportunity or windfall. So yeah, this good news could also be connected to you getting an opportunity or some type of windfall where money is coming to you from unexpected or expected sources. One last card. What is this wonderful news about? Yeah, it's kind of like you need to protect your energy better, and once you protect your energy better, your energy is going to be on 100% again, or your battery is going to be on 100% again, and all of a sudden you start to manifest again. Okay, or you're going to attract a lot of positive energy to you. Guys, I also heard the name Jennifer, so I don't know if someone here is called Jennifer. I'm also seeing Ireland here, or something about maybe something has happened at a pub or at a bar that spirit wants you to look at more closely. I'm also seeing something about something about a car ride could be significant here, where something has happened during a car ride, or something about a dream that is connected to a pub or a bar, a dream that is connected to Ireland or something Irish. Pile number 1, that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you like this reading. I hope this helped you. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. Welcome to your reading, guys. Oh my god, your energy, I just felt like I wanted to smile. Like I felt very bubbly starting your reading. Okay, Yeah, that's why we also have the Page of Wands here. Well, first of all, hey guys, so we're going to look at what your spirit guides want you to know. You could also think about, you know, if you have a departed loved one, what do they want you to know right now? What do you need to hear right now? What God wants you to know right now or hear right now, whatever feels good to you. That's what we're going to look at, okay? I just want to light some Palo Santo and then we're going to begin. Okay, yeah, I feel a very light-hearted energy with you guys. Okay. Or there could be an energy where your spirit guides are telling you they want you to be a little bit more light-hearted or to see something a little bit more light-hearted. Okay, I'm hearing it's not that serious, or, you know, life is not that serious, okay, because we're all going to go to the other side anyway, and who knows, maybe this life is just a chapter and then there's a lot of other stuff happening on the other side, okay? Something about where your spirit guides are saying they want you to be a little bit more lighthearted. Maybe you are in this lighthearted energy and I pick that up here. And for others of you, maybe they want you to be a little bit more lighthearted or to not be so serious about something. When I say that, it's kind of like where you are serious to the point where the fun is not there anymore, to still enjoy yourself or to still enjoy life, okay, or to still enjoy, kind of like, for example, if you want to go to a party and you're supposed to have fun at that party and dance and talk to people and exchange ideas, but you're so serious about your outfit that it ruins, you know, the lightheartedness that this event is supposed to bring to you. Does that make sense? Because Spirit is showing me kind of like a person who gets so stressed because they're getting married, but it's supposed to be a beautiful day for you. So I don't know what exactly this means. Maybe it's literally a birthday party or something about stressing too much over like things that don't really matter. It's kind of like what matters is you spending time with people, or what matters is that you have fun and stuff like that. But let me tap into the energy. This was just a side message here, okay? To not forget why you do something or what really is important, okay? So let me tap in what's going on here. Which is funny that I start that conversation like that, okay? Because it says, see what really matters, okay? So you could be in your head a little bit about certain things that don't really matter. Again, it's kind of like you go to a party and you're there to celebrate your birthday, you're there to have fun, you're there to let loose, you know, and not worry too much about your outfit or about your hair and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you're going through right now, but this does tell you to focus on what really matters, to simplify what you are looking at a little bit more, okay? It's kind of like where you focus on too many things at once and then everything is half done, or you focus too much on something that doesn't really matter. It's kind of like the energy, for example, I am a perfectionist, and it's like what is important is that I bring out these messages, right? And not that I'm so perfectionistic about what it looks like, because the message is the most important thing. I'm actually being brought to Wizard, the Liz the Wizard. She did a video where she said that I think she got a lip injection or something about her lipstick looked bad in a video, and she told herself like her message is more important than the way that she looks, because if she would have, you know, caved into, oh, her lips don't look good, or her lips, you know, don't look like she wants them to look, she would have never put this video out. But she knew that her message is more important than the way that she looks. That's what I'm being brought to. I don't know why. Okay, I remember her saying that. I don't necessarily watch her, but I do remember that particular scene, or like that particular clip. Maybe you guys do watch her, or maybe Spirit is asking you to maybe check out her channel. There might be a video that is really gonna spark the heck out of you. I don't know, okay? But she's a tough love type of person, just to be aware, okay? Wow. First of all, you are connected to pile number 3. Because now that I look at the cards more closely, we have here the cards Strange Companions and Strange Places. Challenges? Question mark. Use your imagination. And I talked about how I saw like the scene in Alice in Wonderland where she has to eat certain things to become small, to go get through the door, and then drink stuff to become big in certain doors, okay, or to be big enough to go through certain doors. And it literally says eat me. So pile number 3 and you guys, you are connected, but I feel like you, pile number 2, you are connected to pile number 3. Just to show you the card right here. And then we also have invest in your growth, okay? So I'm picking up the energy here that you maybe have felt a little bit bored, or you maybe have felt like there's nothing new happening in my life, or something about where you felt uninspired, unmotivated, sluggish, kind of like where life is not as exciting as you would like it to be, or I don't know, you imagine your weekends to be different, something about, because if I look at her, she looks like she is not really, you know, enjoying whatever is going on here. It says it's always tea time, but to her it looks like, or if I look at this card, to me this feels like it's like, why does it always have to be, you know, tea time? Okay, I don't know what exactly this is. You could also have the feeling where, oh, for some of you guys this could also be aware of seasonal, you know, depression, or something about you know, be extra kind to yourself, or do a lot more extra self-care when the seasons are changing, because you might be very sensitive towards it, or you might be very sensitive when the seasons are changing, especially if you live in a climate where you can literally feel or see the climate changing or seasons changing, okay? So Spirit wants you to be a lot more softer with you, or take your self-care a lot more seriously, which is funny because we talk about taking certain things seriously and other things not so seriously, or to find a balance between those two energies. But I feel like to take your self-care a lot more seriously, because the seasons are changing, especially if you have, you know, like seasonal depressions, or you tend to really respond to seasons changing, okay? But yeah, it says it's always tea time. It says eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So for me, this feels like same old day, same old story. Oh, hold on. Wow. It's just like, I remember a dream that came to me. Is someone here watching me a bartender? Or did you recently go to a bar? Or did you recently, like, because I'm seeing like, I feel like someone recently, you went to a bar, or you are about to get a visitor, like someone is about to come to you, because I'm seeing someone ringing your doorbell, which is also funny because we had a doorbell in pile number 3. So I'm seeing someone here ringing your doorbell. Okay, I'm also seeing something about where there was something weird happening at work, where you overslept, or something where you came too late to work recently. Just a confirmation that this is your pal. I'm just channeling energy. Your father of him seeing like someone was asking you to go to a bar. For some of you guys, you are connected to a bartender, or something about where someone was flirting with you at a bar, or maybe a bartender was flirting with you. Okay, what else am I seeing here? I'm also seeing here, I'm seeing like a biker jacket. I'm seeing Texas. I'm seeing like dark wood. Okay, what else am I seeing here? Yeah, and I'm seeing like a conversation at somebody's door. Okay, so I don't know if someone was ringing your door and you had a conversation, or something about a conversation that happened when you stood in front of someone's door, or when someone stood in front of your door, something like that. Okay, you had like a weird conversation with someone, like through the door, or something about where you had a very interesting conversation with a stranger recently. Okay, something along those lines is what I'm picking up here. Again, just a confirmation that this is your pile. Okay, yeah, so it says it's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. Okay, so for me this feels like something about where every day looks the same. And for some of you guys, I feel like you are getting very bored, or something about, you might not even notice this. This might be something subconsciously happening, where your spirit guides are telling you your soul is craving growth, and that's why you feel kind of like where you start to feel empty, or you start to feel numb, or you start to feel like, yeah, you start to feel empty or numb. But the reason is because your soul is craving, or your spirit is craving. But pick up like an energy where your soul or your spirit is craving for a new experience. for you to grow. Kind of like, you know how, and believe me, if I say that, don't think that it's easy for me, but it's kind of like where you are very comfortable in your comfort zone, but you also kind of feel miserable. But if you think about new experiences, you kind of get scared, but you also know that those new experiences would make you happy. There's something about, like, maybe for some of you guys it's time for you to, again, don't think about it too much, kind of like where you just sign up for a course or a class and you don't think about it. Kind of like you're not going to create scenarios in your mind. You're just going to sign up. Okay, I'm going to go to this dancing class. I'm not going to think about it. Or something about where you do something last minute, you know, instead of like signing up for a course or a class 1 week before it actually takes place, to do it like 1 day before it takes place, so that you don't overthink it and you just go there. Something about just do it, just go there. Don't create scenarios in your mind. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's kind of like withhold judgment until it actually happens. Or something about follow your curiosity. Yeah, follow your curiosity, or your soul is guiding you to do something new or to meet someone new. Something about it, kind of like I'm also hearing it's the season for you to follow your curiosity, okay? Something about you're going to grow. You're going to feel very, very alive, youthful, happy, okay? Because I do feel like you don't feel that right now, or there was a time where you felt a lot more alive, or a lot more youthful, or a lot more excited about life. And Spirit is like, it's time for new experiences to come into your life and excitement to come into your life, okay? So there's something going on, because we also have the card here, join a group, class, or course, people with the same vision coming together, okay? So there's something going on where I feel like your spirit guides do want you to focus on new experiences, whatever the heck that means. This could be like that you try out a new color, that you sign up for a course or a class, that you sign up for an app. Something about where your spirit needs like new impressions. Does it make sense? Like, it's kind of like an artist who does not feel inspired to draw, so he has to go out and eat new food and meet people, and he has to I don't know, go to places that he usually doesn't go to, or do you know what I mean? To get inspired again, and all of a sudden their inspiration is back, and then he starts to draw again. Do you know what I mean? Or it's like literally with every artist, kind of like a fashion designer who needs to go out, and maybe they sit in a park and they look at how people are dressed, and then they get inspiration again. It's kind of like a writer's blockage, or like a creative blockage. Or again, kind of like an energy where you feel numb. Maybe you've also have asked yourself why you feel numb, or why you feel so discontent, or why you feel so sad. Like, there's no reason, there's no particular reason for you to be sad necessarily, because everything on paper looks okay, but you still feel sad. The reason why you feel sad, although everything is fine and there's not really a reason for you to feel sad, is because your soul is longing to grow, or something about your soul is craving new experiences, okay? Or you have outgrown something, okay? You have outgrown something, and therefore it doesn't make you happy anymore. It's kind of like a I do like to use that explanation or metaphor a lot, but it's kind of like a where you are a fish in a tank, or you are a fish in a water bowl or whatever, but you need to be transferred to a bigger aquarium, or a bigger fish tank, or maybe even a sea, or a little pond, or whatever. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? And then you're going to feel, literally, it's like a little fish who's sad because he's in a fish tank, because he longs to be in a pond, okay? Or like a tiger that is in a cage, and he belongs to be in the wilderness, in a, you know, in the jungle. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? Yeah, and it also says, yeah, that's what it is. Something about not thinking too much. I feel like you sometimes overthink something, and again, it's easier said than done. So please, okay, I know that it's not that easy when I say that, but it says they're here for a good time, not a long time, short flirt, a nice evening, have fun, but don't plan the future. So for some of you guys, there could also be an energy where your spirit guides are telling you to kind of like go with the flow, or let yourself get inspired by people. It's not like an energy where you have to like plan the future, or do you know what I mean? You follow your childlike curiosity, or something about for others of you, this could also be an energy where there's about to be a man or a woman that really catches your attention. But again, it says they're here for a good time, not a long time, okay? So for some of you guys, maybe there is someone that you are crushing on, or they are crushing on you. Maybe you guys do have like a very strange connection, which again I talked about in my spiritual awakening reading, okay? So for some of you guys, there's also this energy where you are about to meet, or you already have met someone that is quite strange, or you met this person in a strange place or strange circumstances. That's how you met them, and your spirit guides are telling you to explore the connection or to explore this friendship. It doesn't have to last for a lifetime, but you're going to grow so much, or it's going to bring so much like golden wisdom to you, or it's going to bring so much like happiness to you, so much new fresh energy. This person maybe is in your life to inspire you, not to be there for the rest of your life, but to inspire you, is what I'm picking up here, okay? Yeah, for others of you, you might have outgrown your friend circle, so it's time for you to, I'm not saying to ditch your old friends, I'm telling you that maybe your soul is craving to meet different people or to expand your friend circle, okay? It might be time for that, okay? Because maybe the friends that you have right now, they don't inspire you, or they don't spark something inside of you, and it's like it takes a different kind of people to inspire you or spark you or make you feel alive, or something about where maybe also for some of you guys, there could even be an energy that a friendship is about to come to an end, because you guys were never meant to be together for the rest of your life, because you're both going to somehow walk in different directions. Does that make sense? Where you both are going to change in a way where you're not compatible anymore, which is totally fine, okay? So something about like, you know, to be very aware of like seasons changing and people changing and not taking it too seriously, kind of like embrace change is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's something about embracing change, okay? Yeah, it feels like embracing change, to be honest with you guys, to not be scared of it, or to slowly but surely introduce yourself, or to slowly but surely let yourself come closer to maybe changes that you feel are uncomfortable, kind of like when you take baby steps towards making changes here. But again, I do feel like there is like a friendship on the forefront here with the card friendship. Bring to me friendship, true, sharing laughter, understanding too. Okay, so for some of you guys, again, there's something going on where certain friendships last for a season and other friendships last for a lifetime, and both friendships are beautiful, or both friendships are supposed to be explored, okay? So not to get not to internalize certain things where maybe a friendship doesn't work or something along those lines, okay? Because again, some people are here for a season, some people are here for a lesson, some people are here for a lifetime, okay? And it's totally fine if your energy is not compatible with other people anymore, okay? So that could be something that you're going through right now, maybe even subconsciously. So maybe your soul is craving new people, new energy. You want to get inspired. Your soul is craving to get inspired, okay, is what I'm picking up here. Your soul is craving to meet people on a different level, okay? To slowly but surely open your heart up, or download this app, go to this gathering, go to this meeting, start a conversation with somebody, is what I'm picking up here, okay? Yeah, and for others of you, there is definitely an energy where maybe you feel like I don't know if someone did this to you, where maybe someone told you that they don't see a connection working with you, or they don't see a friendship working with you. And again, your spirit guides are telling you, don't take it too hard, okay? Maybe you guys are just not compatible, or maybe you would not be compatible in the long run, right? Or something about maybe there's a reason why this friendship is not working, or this relationship is not working, because you don't know what would happen in the future, okay? Kind of like, if this person leaves your life, they make room for someone new to come into your life. Maybe a person who's more like you, or who's more open, who's more like you, or who has a mind that is more like yours, okay? Because I'd also see an energy where there's two people that are not compatible, or maybe they've changed over time, but maybe there's this energy of like, you know, you're still comfortable with them, even though you guys are kind of different now. And it's like your spirit guides are telling you the reason why you maybe feel a little bit heavy or bored or uninspired is because your soul is craving to meet new people, hear new voices, see new faces and stuff like that, okay? especially with the, yeah, that's what it is, something about the Nine of Pentacles and the Revelation card here in reverse. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like there's something going on where maybe for some of you guys there's also this energy of like admitting it to yourself, how you really feel about a connection, or how you really feel about the compatibility between you and another person. Or someone might feel like that about you, but again, your spirit guides are telling you, don't take it to heart. This is very normal. Seasons are changing, people are changing. It's nothing personal, okay? It just gives you, you know, space to invite new people into your life, okay? That do feel like, man, I want to be with pile number 2. Because with the Revelation card here, this is kind of like a where someone has to tell the truth. So I don't know what exactly this means, if that is you, that you feel some type of way about a connection, or that someone feels a type of way about the connection with you. Okay, or maybe you both felt it. It's kind of like unspoken words is what I'm picking up here. Okay, another thing that your spirit guides want you to know is, yeah, I'm also seeing here someone wants to invite you to go to the movies, and I do see that your spirit guides are telling you go out with this person again, even if it's not for a lifetime. Something about like, I'm also hearing it's something about where it's okay for you to flirt or have short flirts or to meet with somebody, and it's not like for the rest of your life. Does that make sense? Because it's like all these people that you meet, they're going to inspire you, they're going to make you feel alive, okay? Something like that, or they're going to bring fresh wind into, or fresh energy into your life. For others of you, I feel like you are about to, someone is about to ask you to watch a movie or to go to the cinema, and your spirit guides are telling you, hey, go out, have fun with this person. Don't plan the future with them. They might not be what you're looking for, but maybe they're going to really inspire you, or they're going to say something to you or share something with you that is really going to open your eyes. Do you know what I mean? For others of you, your spirit guides are definitely telling you that they are about to reveal something to you through a movie. Again, I don't know why. You might be feeling very drawn to you might be feeling very drawn to watching a movie very soon. Okay, your spirit guides are telling you they might be talking to you a lot through movies right now, or through videos that are recommended to you. Okay, for others of you, if you feel very, very drawn to watching movies, follow that inspiration or follow that curiosity, because there's going to be a significant sign that you're going to see in a movie is what I'm picking up here. But yeah, it feels like there is some type of connection that is out of balance, or a connection that does not feel right anymore, okay, is what I'm picking up here. But it's like, it's very hard to kind of like admit it, because admitting it would mean, oh my God, major changes are about to happen, right? Sometimes we're scared of like major changes when you like maybe say what you really think, and then it's like it brings like a lot of like, you know, how will this person respond or whatever is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like it does need to happen, or something about you will notice that you're going to feel a lot more balanced after you spoke the truth, or after you admitted the truth to yourself. And again, for others of you, this might just be about admitting to yourself what you really, really want and going after it. Okay, for others of you, this is about you meeting, it says, strange companions in strange places. Let me actually read this card out because I'm curious. You see, I'm following my curiosity. Give me a moment, guys. Pile number 2, I'm also hearing the more often you do it, the better you're getting. So Spirit wants you to know people get really, really good at something by repetition. Something about the more often you do something, the better you get at it. Okay, so Spirit maybe wants you to actually repeat something over and over and over again until you feel confident about it. Okay. Like a master doesn't fall from heaven, and people have to kind of like repeat stuff, right? I feel like everybody, like every person that you see that is really good at what they're doing, they're good at what they're doing because they repeat something over and over again, okay? Just to keep that in mind. So it might not be that you are, it might not be that you are not talented or that you are not good at something. It might just be that you need to repeat something over and over again until it is very like, until it flows naturally. Does that make sense? Where you learn a poem by heart and you learn it so good that the next time you say it, it's like it flows very naturally, you know? That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, so let's see. It's the number 28. We also have the angel number 1114 here. Okay, we also have the angel number 1414 here as well. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Some of you guys, I'm also in spirit wants you to focus on manifesting new friendships into your life, okay? However you want to do it. But there's like a significant person that you're going to manifest into your life, and this person's going to make you feel so alive, okay? Something about like you're going to feel like your heart is so full because of a friendship that you are about to manifest, okay? It could possibly be a new friendship here. But let's see what that is about. I got the wrong book. Okay, so let's see. But I do feel like it's a little bit metaphorically. Okay, something about, you know, I took the wrong book, so I had to go back and get the right book. So yeah, there could also be an energy where kind of like, let's say for example, you're trying to, yeah, something about where something is wrong, but the next time it is right. Or something about, yeah, it's kind of like just because something didn't go good the first time doesn't mean it's not going to go good the second time, because usually when we repeat things, that's when things become effortlessly and good and very natural to us. Okay, let's read this card out. Okay, ooh. Okay, so it says, Einstein, one of your wise ones, said that imagination is more important than power. How true this is. There is nothing on this planet that was not born of a dream or a wayward thought, including we too, who were born out of separate imaginations but who live on and grow more and more powerful thanks to the millions who believe in us and our stories and whom we in turn inspire. So now, like us, you find yourself amid strange times and places. What a journey we had. How tired we all are, how awed by our new surroundings, the strange new world we find ourselves a part of. Yes, we have traveled, we are far from home, and we are wandering, lost, but we are also alive because of this delicious uncertainty. We are glad we have taken this strange path and accompanied you on this fascinating voyage into the unknown. We wish you to know that life is one long metamorphosis, changing shapes and forms, always seeking the authentic self and the experience of who we truly are, which is to experience the divine. For a time, you lost your power. You even volunteered to give it up. You trusted friends you thought knew best, teachers who seemed to know everything, and adults who acted like they have lived forever. Even now, making decisions in strange places with strange new friends seems daunting. Even now, you're tempted to just give up. To follow friends in fashion, to party and forget your cares. Anything, anyone, they all seem better than knowing your own power and being responsible for it. Do not give up on your own ability to make great choices, to use the unlimited power of your creativity and imagination, no matter how new and unknown everything and everyone is at this time. Okay. Oh yes, this world is strange, but so are we, and so are you. The world and who we are in it are also beautiful and full of fresh new promises. You have all that you need within you, the compass of your heart, and your shining creativity will guide you now through the wilderness of the unknown. You are definitely connected to pile number 3, so if you want to, you can go to pile number 3, okay? So there's something about no more hiding. There could also be an energy where you feel like you are not ready for something, but you actually are, or there's no right time to begin something, or there's no right time to... Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like there's no right time to begin something. You just begin and then you get good at it after a time. Like, I don't know if it's dating. I don't know if it's your success. I don't know if it's speaking up and telling what you really think about somebody. Okay, so whatever it is, your spirit guides want you to focus on growth, not on perfection. I'm hearing progress over perfectionism, or progress over perfection. Yeah, progress over perfection is what I'm hearing. Okay, or something about adapting the growth mindset. So instead of thinking this is what I'm good and this is what I'm not good at, adapt a growth mindset. This is something that I can become good at if I really take my time. So it's not like you're just born with certain talents. You actually become good at certain things, right? Even people that are very talented, they still go to like a very talented dancer, they still go to practice, right? Think about where you can become good at something if you really want to and if you put your 100% in it, okay? And again, for others of you, there's something about learning by doing, repeating something, progress over perfection, because I did talk about perfectionism in your reading, okay? So something like that could be very significant in your life right now. We also have here the card, they look intimidating, but they're a kind person with a pure heart. So yeah, for some of you guys, you are about to meet a person that seems to be a stranger, but they're gonna become a friend, okay? Kind of like, oh, you know, how did this stranger become a friend, or how did this friend become a stranger? That type of energy could be around you as well. Okay, but let me see what this, they might look intimidating, but they are a person with a, I'm also seeing something here where you are scared to tell somebody what you really think, but maybe their reaction is not gonna be what you think it will be. So they just look intimidating, but they're actually kind, or their response is going to be very kind. Okay. Let's see. What is that? They might look intimidating, but they're a kind person with a pure heart. What is that about? Okay, let me get a few cards. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords here in reverse. What is the... and the World card in reverse. Okay. Something about where someone looks like very intimidating, or you are very intimidated by this person's energy or what they have achieved. Again, for some of you guys, you don't know who I'm talking about. This might be a new friend coming into your life, where a stranger turns into a friend, or like a strange conversation, or you being part of a group activity. You're going to meet somebody that again looks very intimidating, but they have a very pure heart, and you're going to feel very passionate talking to them, or they're really going to spark a lot of passion inside of you. Okay, but from the outside they might just look a little bit intimidating. Let's see, who is this person that looks intimidating, but they're a kind person with a pure heart? Okay, what is that energy about? We have a brunette female, so this person could be a brunette female. Okay. We also have here gossip. Huh. This could be a person who there's a lot of gossip or a lot of rumors about them, but none of it is true. It's like literally gossip. Okay, or something about where this person's energy, whoever they are, I feel like they go through a lot of gossip, or a lot of people gossip about them because maybe they are strange, weird, they maybe are very bubbly, like where something is very different about them. So people do talk about them, or something about where spirit is telling you not to believe the gossip about a person because this person is pure-hearted, and people misjudge them very easily. Or maybe there's something about where you misjudged somebody here. Okay. Or you misjudged a situation too soon, or jumping to conclusion too soon. Who's this person here for pile number? Yeah, we have dating here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, for others of you, this could have something to do with, you could be, I'm also picking up, you could be very intimidated when it comes to the dating world, like where you are intimidated to go on a date or to meet people or something along those lines. Okay, but spirit is saying there's going to be a particular person where you're going to feel very drawn to them, like very magnetically drawn to them, or they're going to stick out because maybe they're just as strange or as weird as you, or you guys are going to start off with a very weird conversation. It's kind of like, it's not going to be small talk, it's going to be like, whoa, you know, what kind of topic is that? Yeah, and spirit might want to tell you, they want you to explore this connection, they want you to go out with this person. If they ask you to go out with them, you know, go out with them. Okay, something about they're going to teach you something, or there's something significant going to happen as you join them. Okay. Can you clarify? They look intimidating. What is that energy about? It says you're making the right decision. You see clearly. Yes. So whatever you have been thinking about, it's a yes. You see clearly. Okay. Again, for others of you, this could also be an energy where you are scared to tell somebody how you feel, but this person's going to respond a lot better than you think. Okay. So they're not it's kind of like where you are scared how they're going to respond, but I feel like they might respond in a way that is very like kind and sweet and stuff like that, even though they have like a very intimidating energy, or maybe a very, yeah, look at that, or maybe a very intimidating aura. It says this connection is pure and worth exploring. Okay, so again, I don't know if this connection already is in your life or it's about to come into your life, but Spirit is telling you to explore this connection without planning the future. For example, you meet someone and you think this person's your future spouse, explore the connection as long as you don't have like huge red flags right in front of your eyes and your spirit guides are telling you, hey, you know, meet with this person. It might be a situation where spirit wants you to learn certain things, or this person's just going to inspire you, or this person's actually going to inspire you to do something that leads you to your future spouse, even though it's just a short flirt or a nice evening. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. Okay, so I do feel like your spirit guides want you to say yes to some type of invitation, or to say something that you really like what you think, that you voice it or say it. Okay, because this person's response is going to be, yeah, it's like they just look intimidating. They might just have like a resting bee face or whatever, or they might look like this because they're thinking a lot, but it's not like the energy is not towards you. They might just be troubled. Does that make sense? Where this person's like maybe going through stress, so their face looks like that, but it's not personal. We keep talking about how something is not, how you shouldn't take something personally. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, what is this energy about? This person is pure-hearted. What is that energy about? It says simplicity will make your path clear. What are you focusing on? Where do you need to put focus on? Okay, so there could be an energy where you having a conversation with this person is going to make things very clear for you or for them or for the both of you. Okay, now the simplicity card here, again, we talked about it in the beginning of your reading, something about to simplify what you really want. Okay, something about to simplify how you see a situation or how you see a person. Okay, not to jump to conclusion too fast, or kind of like where you fabricate like a story in your mind. You could say, okay, this person looked pissed, right? But then you don't add anything to it. They're pissed because of me, they're pissed because of that. They just look pissed on that day. Does that make sense? To not add anything. And if you do want to know, just ask, okay, to gain clarity or whatever. Because I do feel like, again, this person, maybe you just met them on a bad day or something along those lines. I don't know who they are, but they seem to be either like a brunette female, or maybe this was like someone that you went on a date on, or someone who is about to ask you on a date, but maybe they look very like buff, or something is intimidating about them. Okay, let's see. This could also be an energy where you meeting with this person is going to help you to become more confident, okay? Or it's going to really, like, again, make you grow. Okay, let's see. What is they might look intimidating, but what is that energy about? We have here, yeah, wrath, so sorrow over a loss. So this person that is going to look intimidating, again, I don't know who they are. I feel like the reason why they look intimidating is because they recently lost something. They may have lost... They may have lost a person, they may have lost a job, they may have lost a pet. That's the reason why they look like they're sad, or they're like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm picking up here, okay? So whoever this person is, could be a brunette female, okay? Or something about where you think someone doesn't like you, but they are just going through something. Like this person is literally going through something, okay? That's why they act a little bit weird, or yeah, something like that, okay? Can you clarify this card? They look intimidating. Who are they? How would pile number 2 know who they are? Let's get some signs that you know who this person is that I'm talking about. So we have a stork here. It says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So this person could have recently gotten a child, or this person could have told you about a pregnancy, kind of like where this person tells you, oh, my cousin just had a baby. Okay, does that make sense? Where this person that I'm talking about that has a pure heart, but looks intimidating, and you can have a conversation with them, or you can open up to them. They could have told you, oh, my cousin just had a baby. Okay, so they told you of a birth happening. Okay, This person could have also told you about a new business opportunity, or they could have told you about their business, or that they're running a business, okay, or some type of like where they want to run a business in the future. We also have the Sun here. It says happiness and well-being. So with the Sun card here, this person could, I don't know, maybe have a t-shirt with a sun on it, or something about their name. You know, like if you look at like Instagram, their name could be something with a sun, you know, like a, I don't know, something like that. This person could also be somebody that likes to talk about well-being, that likes to talk about health, okay, or they like to talk about what makes them happy or what happiness really means. I'm also hearing the pursuit of happiness, okay. We also have here a purse. It says pay attention to your finances. So again, this person could be somebody who likes to talk about finances, who likes to talk about how to make more money. Okay, who is this person? How will pile number 2 know who this person is? Look at that energy here. Okay. It says 10 card. It says celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I feel like this person is going to invite you to a party. I'm specifically seeing a Halloween party. I'm also seeing a tea party. I don't know how this is going to make sense. Or they're going to invite you to go grab a coffee or grab a tea, or a tea house is what I'm picking up here. A tea party. For others of you, they're going to invite you to a cinema. Or I did talk about a bartender, right? For others of you, they might be inviting you to a Halloween party, okay? Which is interesting because I started your reading like that, but I didn't know the cards would come out like that. It also says wheel, indecisive, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So this person could express to you that they don't really know where they are going, or they're just trying to figure things out right now, or they're still trying to find their way, which might be very refreshing to hear. Like this is like an energy where this person is very honest about, oh, I feel lost. I don't know where to go. I'm just winging it. I'm just trying it. So they're not pretending that they know where to go and they know what to do. They're very open about like, I don't know. I'm just trying my best. Do you know what I mean? Instead of pretending that they know everything. So you could feel very, very comfortable around them admitting that you feel lost, when you might not feel confident admitting that you sometimes feel lost, or you sometimes don't know who you are or what the best decision is. You might not feel as comfortable with other people because other people pretend they have everything figured out. This person does not pretend. They tell you that they don't know. They tell you that they're just trying their best. They tell you that they fuck up. They talk about mistakes. Do you know what I mean? They talk very openly about, oh, that's my fault, or, you know, I never open up to people. That's my problem. You know, like they're very open with talking about their mistakes and their imperfections, okay? Which is always a good sign if people do that. And it says secret admirer. So this person, you could secretly admire them. Like you could have, I don't know, I feel like you could develop like a friendship crush on them, or something about, maybe this person also really likes flowers. Maybe you could notice, like, because I'm seeing like an energy where this person likes flowers, or this person likes to create sculptures, or this person likes to create vases. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing for some of you guys this person is an artist. Okay, or they like to, maybe they also like pottery is what I'm picking up here. They might like pottery, or they talked about pottery, or they talk a lot about flowers, or how to take care of certain flowers, okay, or something about, they talk about how certain herbs are good for the body, okay. And then we have cheerfully. It says someone new is entering your life. So whoever I'm talking about, this could be literally a new person here. So if this new person comes into your life, come back to this reading, you might receive a lot of signs that you know, okay, that's the person that Cynthia talked about. Let's get one last card here. Who is this new person? Yeah, we have Beetle, good fortune. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like this person is a dreamer somehow, some way. This person could be psychic or have psychic abilities. They could have psychic abilities just like you. Okay, they could be telling you about a vacation that they want to go on, or that they just came from, or they could be telling you about something supernatural that has happened to them while they were on vacation. So they're going to tell you, pile number 2, man, do you know what happened to me? I was in Greece 2 weeks ago and some crazy stuff happened. Okay. Let's get one last card. Who is this person? We have boot here, so maybe this person, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. On these laces boots, I'm gonna walk all over you. And it's funny because I felt like a cowboy-ish energy. So again, I pick up like biker shorts, biker skirt, biker something, boots. Maybe this person, especially since we go in autumn season, in case you do live in a climate where the weather changes, like literally changes, but this person could, you know, wear boots, or something about this person wears like boots, over-knee boots, or something about this person likes cowboy boots, over-knee boots, or something about you will notice this person's boots, okay, or something about something like that. Or you might notice something about this person's style, like you're maybe going to really find their style interesting or different, or it's gonna, you know, like inspire you to be more fashionable, or do you know what I mean? Something like that here. Or again, this person literally could talk to you about how they need new boots, or they need new shoes, or they need to buy new boots or whatever. This person could also have like very interesting tattoos, because if I look at this boot right here, it looks like a tattoo, okay? They could have like a, you know, like a, I don't know if it's a tribal tattoo or whatever, but yeah, they could have very interesting tattoos here. And then the last card, it says, this is so funny, guys. We have two cards here. It says, one says someone new is entering your life, and excuse me, and this one says someone is leaving your life. So it's kind of like one person leaves and then a new person comes in. Okay, this is so interesting. It's like a new person comes in and then an old person is leaving. So there could be some changes going on here with friendships, or with people that you spend time with, where you spend more time with one person and spend less time with another person because you just changed. Okay, I feel like there are certain changes going on here. Okay, like something needs to change, or you've outgrown something. Okay, and it's time to admit it, or it's time to embrace it again, even if it's just baby steps. Okay, to just slowly but surely, you know, open yourself up to these changes somehow, some way. Okay, or to just keep it in mind, you know, every day that you walk one step closer to this change that you might avoid, or that you might be scared of somehow, some way, maybe even mentally. Okay, but pound number 2, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you like this reading. Don't forget to invest into your growth. This could even be where maybe it's also time for you to invest a little bit of money into a new wardrobe, if you have been thinking about it, or invest a little bit more time into reading. Something about investing into growth, like investing into something that you know will change your mind, or will make you more confident, or will make you more outgoing, or will make you more, you know, will open up your heart chakra, your crown chakra, whatever it is. Okay, for a few of you guys, this outgrowing could also be that you just outgrew kind of like an artist, where you always paint similar things. Just for my beautiful artists, creators, whatever you do, you know, if you do something as a creator for a living and you feel like you don't feel so much fun anymore doing what you're doing, like, oh my god, you know, why do I not feel, you know, happy doing what I love doing? You know, it doesn't make any sense. There could be an energy where it's time for you to maybe change your style, or to change something up, because you've outgrown the old way. Time for you to embrace like maybe the new version of you, specifically when it comes to my artistic people here, like where you create specific you know, jewelry, or you do something in a specific way. Maybe it's time for you to bring new techniques. For example, as a psychic, maybe it's time different divination tools. It's going to be different for all of you. Something about where it's time for you to change something up, like you need more. Okay, you need more, or you know, like you've outgrown something, you need more weight. When you go into the gym and you lift weights, it's time for you to pack on more weight, because you know, it's gonna, you know, spark something inside of you. It's gonna be like spicy and challenging and exciting, instead of just blah, you know, like you know, it, you know, bores me or whatever, you know. So that's all I have for you guys. Hope you like this reading. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pal number 3. Welcome to your reading, guys. So I'm starting with you guys again because there's a lot of spirit guides, or there's a lot of energy in your pal, or the most energy that I feel is in your pal, which is the reason why I'm starting with your pal. So if you felt like the energy around you is intense, or maybe your emotions are intense, or maybe your thoughts are very intense, you definitely chose the right pile. Okay, but let me tap into the energy also. If I'm more mellow than usual, and you might be asking, hey, is everything okay with Cynthia? I'm totally fine. It's just I'm basically PMSing, okay? That's why I'm a little bit low on energy. Yeah, just to let you guys know, okay, I'm totally fine. I'm just low on energy. You could also actually feel low on energy now that I mention it. For some of you guys, you could be PMSing, or you could feel like, wow, my period is already done, but I still feel like it's kind of like the energy where you feel like you are on your period, or the energy around you feels like you are on your period, right? You know how your hormones are all over the place, or you can just feel like you are more emotional. Like you can literally feel like that there's like, you know, your period is about to come. You can literally feel it, right? This weird feeling, but you know, oh, it's just my period. I'm just PMSing, right? Now, if you're a guy, you know that concept of, you know, when there's like a full moon, and you know, when there's a full moon, the energy is weird, someone cannot sleep and stuff like that. That's the energy that I pick up here, that you feel around you. It feels like I am PMSing. So you could be literally PMSing, or you could be literally having your menstruation right now, or it feels like it even though you don't have your menstruation, even though you are not PMSing, or you know, even though you just had your period, it still feels like it. Or you can feel like this weird feeling stays with you a lot longer than usual, you know. Or again, it just feels like you know, that energy of a Mercury retrograde, for example. Maybe you know that every time there's a Mercury retrograde that you feel weird, or again that you feel weird when there's a full moon, but you feel like there's like a intense energy around you, or there's some weird stuff happening with your body, where you notice that maybe you cannot eat as usual, or your appetite is not as much, or your appetite is a lot, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's something about that. There's something unusual happening either with your thoughts, with your feelings, or with your body. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Just a confirmation that you chose the right pal. And that's also the reason why I'm starting this reading with you guys today, because I can feel like this energy in the air, and I felt like I needed to like start with you guys. Okay, but yeah, welcome to the club. I'm also PMSing, in case you are. Okay, so let me tap into the energy. If you're new here, I'm going to channel the energy first, and then I'm going to show you the cards. Okay, so Spirit is showing me multiple things. First of all, I am seeing Alice in Wonderland. So again, this is like the energy that I pick up here. If you think about the movie Alice in Wonderland, it's a very trippy movie, right? It's a very psychedelic movie if you think about it, you know. So again, you could feel like you just had a very trippy dream, you just had a very trippy, weird experience, or this is about to happen. Okay, for some of you guys, this weird trippy experience, kind of like Alice in Wonderland, was it just a dream, or what happened? Okay, this is the energy that is surrounding you right now. For some of you guys, you literally woke up from a very trippy dream, or you had a very weird psychic download, or like a weird angelic encounter, which is funny because I talked about on Patreon. I recently posted a picture. On my community post to let you guys know that there's like a new video available on Patreon, which talks about your next spiritual awakening. And I feel like these two readings are connected. So if you feel like you want more information about what I'm talking about, I'm of course gonna be very, very thorough. You guys know me. My readings are super duper long, but if you feel like you want to dive a little bit deeper into it, you can go down in the description box. There's a link for my Patreon, and there you will find the next spiritual awakening pick a card reading, because I feel like these two are connected. So basically what I'm trying to say is I feel like you are about to go through your next spiritual awakening, or you are in the midst of it, okay? Or it's literally your first one. I would not be surprised if it's your first time. Maybe someone here could be watching me and it's your first time watching tarot, or you just started your spiritual journey, or you just started to have like very weird experiences that make you question what you believe in, and kind of like brought you to tarot readings and stuff like that, and some weird miraculous things have happened, some magical moments and stuff like that, okay? For others of you, you've been in the game for a long time, but you still feel like, whoa, something is weird here, okay? I cannot put my finger on it, but something is in the air. So what I'm basically trying to say is you are going through a spiritual awakening right now. So the spiritual awakening is either announcing itself right now, which is the reason why you feel weird, or you are in the midst of it, okay? Because all of you guys, you are on a different timeline, but it feels like a spiritual awakening, kind of like a time in your life that really changes you, or that really changes your outlook on life, or that really goes into your story called life. Like if you would write a book, you would write a book about this chapter in your life, this time in your life, right here, right now, okay? So Spirit is showing me Alice in Wonderland. I'm just checking the viewfinder if, you know, the light is fine, if you guys are wondering. So Spirit is showing me, because when I looked at the 7 of Cups right here, I heard eat me, drink me, okay? I heard eat me and drink me, but like from Alice in Wonderland, where she has to like drink and eat certain stuff to be tall and small to go through the door, okay? And Spirit is also showing me the story of Adam and Eve in the Bible, where there's the tree of knowledge, and if you bite into the apple, then you get the wisdom, the knowledge that is kind of forbidden, which is funny because we also have the 8th house here, okay? So the 8th house, if you're not familiar with astrology, is all about occultism, hidden knowledge, hidden information, secrets being revealed, something that was in the dark comes to the light. There's a lot of energy around you, okay? So please bear with me. And I also want to take my time today because, again, I'm PMSing and I'm very mellow. So pile number 3, what am I picking up here? I pick up an energy here where I'm seeing you biting into a fruit. It's like an apple of knowledge, or something about where I'm also hearing you better sit down for this one, almost as if your spirit guides are telling you there's information about to come to you, okay? It's kind of like, you know how when you want to prepare something, if you want to prepare somebody for information that is a little bit hard to digest, not in a bad way, believe me, this is not bad news at all, but it's kind of like overwhelming, overpowering, okay? Kind of like, I don't know if you remember your spiritual awakenings in the past, but do you remember how intense they were and how long it took for you to really, you know, ground yourself? And, you know, for example, in the beginning of sometimes when you have spiritual awakenings, you want to isolate from society, you want to have nothing to do with society because everything doesn't feel right, you know. So there's an energy where your spirit guides are telling you there's something overwhelming about to come to you, but again, it's in a good way. It's basically a spiritual awakening, but it's like it's gonna maybe take a toll on you, which is the reason why you feel sleepy or drained, okay? Or something about, just imagine it's like a very intense workout where you're gonna be very happy about the muscles that you grow. Like you're gonna be so happy when you look into the mirror and see the progress that you've made. But this workout also comes with you feeling sore for a few days, if I could describe the energy. So this is like a psychic download. This is like information coming to you in a dream, information coming to you through a person. We're going to talk about everything, okay? But you are about to reveal, or you are about to get information. It's kind of like as if the veil is thin, or as if the curtains, if you look at this card right here, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like something is about to be revealed to you, okay? And whatever this is, your spirit guides are saying they want you to sit down for this, or they're telling you that they want you to rest because this is about to happen within the next couple of days and weeks. Something about where it's very important for you to gain a lot of strength and be as calm as possible, because whatever this energy is, it's going to be overwhelming. Does that make sense? For example, you don't know that you are about to get a job, okay, in a very high position, which brings a lot of money to you. You're going to be so happy about it, but it's really going to take a lot of energy from you. So Spirit is telling you, right now in this very moment, they want you to rest. Right now in this very moment, they want you to ground yourself. They want you to find peace in your mind, because whatever this energy is, it is beautiful, okay, but it also might be very demanding, or it might be very, hectic, whatever it is, okay. Again, we're going to talk about everything. That's what I'm picking up here. So first of all, they want you to know it's okay for you to take a break, or it's okay for you to just, like ground yourself and calm down and stuff like that, because I feel like life is about to get hectic, but again, in a good way. It's kind of like you would want to add a lot more hours to the day, because whatever this energy is, it is going to be taking a lot of energy from you, but it's going to make you very happy, okay. So again, with the Emperor, for me, this feels like something is about to be revealed to you. This is information, hidden information. Your spirit guides are saying, or God, or the universe, or your departed loved ones, they are saying you are now ready to receive this information. For some of you guys, it's about your purpose, okay. If you tell me I already know what my purpose is, there might be an addition, something about where there's a purpose about to be revealed to you, okay. There might be a revelation of, your future child. Something about this information, whatever this is, because again, I'm being brought to forbidden knowledge. I'm being brought to, I'm being brought to this one album by 𝑗𝑜𝑦. Isn't it called Born Sinner? Yeah, I'm hearing Born Sinner. Just imagine this is like your spirit guide, because I do feel like you have a departed loved one. For some of you guys, you have a departed loved one on the other side. May that be a grandpa, because I feel like it's a masculine energy. I feel like it might be a grandpa, it might be a dad, it might be a brother, an uncle, okay, that is watching over you. This could even be like a great-great-great-great-grandfather that you never got to know, but to him, you are still his granddaughter or his grandson, okay. So this might be the energy that is watching over you, and again, they are about to reveal something to you, but your vessel, your body, your mind has to be strong enough to digest it, okay. Again, just like in a gym, they want you to rest, so that when you go to the gym, you are fully charged, your energy, your battery is on 100%, so then this intense training can begin, this intense information can come to you. Okay, so if you feel like you need a few days to rest and recharge, they want you to take this time, because there's something very intense about to happen in your life. Again, something about a spiritual awakening, basically. A spiritual awakening is just magical, but it's also very draining, or it's also very confusing. It takes a few days, a few weeks for you to really absorb the information and really, to put the puzzle pieces together. It takes a little bit of time, so don't be so hard on yourself the next couple of days and weeks, okay? So again, for some of you guys, this information is about to come to you in a dream. I feel like you are about to be visited by a spirit guide. They might make themselves a lot clearer to you than you have seen before, okay. So something about the curtains here, okay, like where they open the curtains and you can see something happening behind the scenes, or you can see what is really happening, okay. So I feel like this information again could be connected to your love life, it could be connected to your money path, it could be connected to, for some of you guys, it's about your money path, something about where spirit is about to reveal to you, like again, where you are about to receive visions, psychic downloads, okay, that are again going to overwhelm you. It's like magical, but it's also like, whoa, what the heck is going on here, kind of like, what is dream, what is reality, they kind of merge together, or you maybe feel like you want to isolate yourself or really take your time to absorb the information. It's a lot of energy here, okay? Now, the spiritual man, guys, this is going to be different for all of you. I feel like I don't know if you are dealing currently with a spiritual man. So whatever I'm talking about could be connected to a spiritual man in your life, okay? Something about where this spiritual man might bring information to you or might make you aware of something. I also pick up an energy here because we have the card here, changed in the night. You have changed quickly. Okay, so again, I'm telling you, there's something up in the air for you guys where something might happen overnight, something might change overnight, or something about where your life changes overnight, which is funny because when I was channeling like this Adam and Eve, you know, story with the eating into the apple, and I also keep hearing the last couple of days, like, if you're reading this it's too late, or if you're reading this, or nothing was ever the same, like those titles by Drake. That's what I'm picking up. You're something about where once you have this psychic download, your life might change overnight. We're going to look at what exactly this is about, okay? Or something about where a person comes into your life and they completely turn your life upside down, or they completely change your life for whatever reason. This could be a person who, again, this is like a person with a very intense energy, and when they do enter people's life, they usually change people's life. So it's kind of like this person is being sent to people on purpose to change their life. So you, again, you could be meeting someone that is about to change your life. I don't know why, I don't know how, okay? But I feel like there's like a big change about to happen in your life, and your spirit guides are basically saying they want you to gain as much energy as possible, and they want you to focus on feeling strong mentally, feeling strong physically, feeling strong emotionally, okay? So that you are strong enough to handle whatever this is, because this seems to be quite big. It feels like big energy is about to come into your life, big changes, major life changes are about to come into your life, such as falling in love, moving out, such as having a child, such as I don't know, manifesting your dream job, big money coming to you, you quitting your job and becoming self-employed, you meeting very big people that offer big opportunities to you that could potentially change your life. Does that make sense? So you would need all the strength and all the peace and all the tranquility that you need right now to handle that, okay? Okay, listen. It's funny because I talked about the Born Sinner album by 𝑗_CODE could be significant in your life. Maybe you used to listen to it, okay? Maybe there's a particular song that Spirit wants you to listen to in case you want to check it out. It's called Born Sinner, I suppose, or I believe, but the cover is, you know, you can see like, I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a figure is and a crown. And we have a crown here. So I almost want to say you are about to be crowned somehow, some way. So there's about to be a blessing coming into your life, okay? Now, I don't know if this means that love is coming into your life, or a lot of money is coming into your life, or you're going to get chosen for something. Because if you think about the crown, when you crown somebody, they are chosen, right? Give me a moment. When you crown somebody, they are usually chosen. So you are about to be chosen by somebody. You are about to be chosen somehow, some way, for maybe a bigger position, or for something like a lot of people would want what you are about to get. Does that make sense? I don't know what it is. This could even be like a friendship, that a lot of people would love to be friends with this person because this person comes with benefits, or this person is really cool, or do you know what I mean? Like where a lot of people have a friendship crush on that person, so you would have a lot more people jealous of you, while you are the one that gets the privilege to be friends with this person. So again, we talk about it, right? This blessing or this big major life change coming into your life also comes with a dark side, okay? So I almost want to say your spirit guides are telling you again, they want you to be as firm, okay, and as strong as you can possibly be, or to really strengthen your confidence, or to really find strength, or to find out what your source of strength is, okay? What brings you strength every morning when you wake up. Every time you do that, you feel strong, you feel powerful, you feel unstoppable. To tap into that energy and to know in and out what does make you feel powerful and what does make you feel strong, because you're going to need it, okay? Because you're going to have naysayers, you're going to have people that are going to be in your ear, and they might want to somehow make a blessing. How can I explain that? It's like a blessing, but people want to, you know, like chime in and make it something that it is not. I don't know how to explain. It's kind of like where you get, for example, a movie role, like you are chosen for a movie role and it's like a beautiful thing, and then they add, like they say certain stuff that, you know, like I don't know, it's kind of like it taints the whole experience of being happy about this, because they're telling you like, oh, what if this happens and what if that happens and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like where with the club here, because it says someone would try to make you do something against your will. So what you need to know is that yeah, it's almost as if someone is going to compete with you. I don't know why, because we have the throne here and we have the crown. Do you see where I'm coming from? It's kind of like where someone wants to fight for your spot, or someone wants to fight against you or sees you as competition because they want what you have. Okay, may that even be certain experiences, or they want your psychic abilities. I don't know what it is, but you are again about to be crowned. We're going to look at what it is. Okay, this is about to happen, but you need to be strong because you have a lot more opposition or a lot more people that are going to be against you, for the simple reason that they feel entitled, they feel like they deserve it instead of you. I don't know what this means, okay? And if you are not strong enough, they might convince you that they deserve it more than you do, which is not true. It's like an energy where your spirit guides is saying this blessing is gonna come with people who will, it's like this blessing is gonna make you happy, but it might piss other people off. So you need to be aware of people being pissed off because of the blessing that you get. Or not everybody's going to be clapping for you, just to kind of like prepare yourself for that. Now, the reason why I say that is because we have here, the card says, be strong and deeply rooted like a tree. And this reminds me of a quote that says, be so deeply rooted in peace that the presence or the absence of a person doesn't shake you. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to focus on feeling so deeply calm in who you are that the presence or the absence of a person doesn't change you. Does that make sense? Where you are so at peace with yourself, so at peace with God and the universe, that no one's opinion or that no one's like input can make you feel away or can make you feel different about yourself, where no one can change like your self-image, or no one can change the way you feel about yourself or the way you feel about your blessings. They want you to practice that now, because again, as this major life change comes into your life, there will be a lot of people that will try to run on your parade, or they will try to kind of like, again, where they feel like you don't deserve something that you are receiving. So it's very important for you that you deeply believe that you deserve something, or that you are so deeply rooted in peace that certain shit doesn't bother you no more. I think I showed that in a next 7-day prediction pile. There's like this one picture of a cat where it says, when you meditate daily and certain shit doesn't bother you no more. Okay, so it's something about where spirit is saying they want you to go to the next level of being unbothered, like deeply being unbothered, because a lot of people will want to bother you in this next chapter. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. Just like Alice in Wonderland, where there's a lot of stuff happening and she has to be calm and peaceful inside to find her way out of the forest. Oh yeah, that would make sense as well, right? You know how when you panic you cannot see shit, but when you calm down it's a little bit easier for you to navigate. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, because I feel like there's about to be like a very there's also this energy of like, I feel like you are about to enter a very adventurous chapter in your life, but again, you might step on people's toes. You might be saying a lot more things that you think about, like, oh, I think about this and I think about that, but you're gonna feel free. You're gonna feel like, I feel so free and I wanna express myself. And you expressing yourself so freely, it's gonna piss some people off. Don't ask me why, but some people are gonna be pissed off. Okay, so it's very important for you to have a thicker skin. Okay, and this card here says be rebellious. So there's something about where your spirit guides. Let me actually see what the be rebellious is about. So I feel like some people are not gonna like your choices, or they're not gonna like that you are blessed because they feel like they deserve it, or some people are going to not like this adventurous version of yourself, or again, where some people are going to feel like you are disturbing their peace just with your presence. I mean, get the fuck out of my presence if you don't like it. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. I feel like you are being prepared for a big change, but this preparation feels like calm, almost as if your spirit guides want you to be as calm as possible before this change comes into your life. Okay, maybe that's also the reason why a lot of things have been calm, or it has been very calm in your life recently. Okay, now with the 10 of Pentacles, this also tells me that you have a lot of ancestors around you right now. I definitely pick up a departed grandpa, dad, brother, uncle, great-grandfather, whatever it is. Okay, let me see. Can you tell me why the rebellious card is here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. It says someone is working against you, behind your back. I told you. Okay, someone, it's like an energy where someone is going to feel threatened by you. They're going to feel threatened by your success, or they're going to feel threatened by you moving up, or by you leveling up, right? In the song Window Shopper, in the beginning, oh, that's so cute. In the beginning, you can see him as a child and he's looking into a window and he wants to buy shoes. And then his friend says to him, like, no worries, one day you're going to get there, okay? And then in the song, in the beginning, he says, the top feels so much better than the bottom, so much better. So there could be people that are at the bottom that see you on top and they want to drag you back down again. Does that make sense? So just almost as if your spirit guides are saying, they want you to just enjoy the peace and the tranquility that you have right now, because there's major life change, there's love coming into your life, there's money coming into your life. You're finally moving to your dream house, your dream place, moving out of your family's house. Whatever it is beautiful, but it also comes with a hint of stress, with more people being jealous, with more people, you know, not liking the changes that you're going through, okay? That's what it feels like to me here, okay? So some people are going to feel like they want to fight you, or they want to challenge you. I don't know why. Okay, and then it says great passion with the tulip. Okay. It's interesting because I also read the cards differently today, okay? I'm also seeing here with the 4th house, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are about to move, okay? Something about I feel like there's either going to be changes happening in your family or changes happening with your home. For some of you guys, the changes in your family could be that you're going to introduce new family members into your life, like your soul tribe, right? So it's kind of like, it's going to feel like you have a new family around you, because it's like new people in your life. For others of you, your family might act up a little because they see that you are walking a different path, or something about where, again, those blessings always come with jealous people. I feel like it cannot be avoided. Not that we want to focus on it. I just want you to be aware of that energy and not get tricked, because not everybody's going to be happy, or that you don't take it too hard when someone is not happy for you, when someone in your family doesn't clap for you. Okay, because some people are so deeply hurt that they cannot be happy for another person, and that's not your fault, okay? Is what your spirit guides want you to know. Yeah, so there could be an energy where some people in your family are gonna act up, or they're gonna change once this major change happens in your life, okay? Or they're just gonna be acting a little weird. Again, for others of you, there is information about to come to you that is kind of gonna blow your mind. Okay, I don't know what exactly this is about. Spirit, can you clarify this information that is about to come to pile number 3? What is this information about? We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that, I talked about it, okay? It's like hidden knowledge. Okay. Or something about where you see your future, like 1 year from now. And you didn't know that. It's kind of like an energy where you have a certain picture of your future, and then you have a dream of your future. It's like a prophetic dream, and this dream is beautiful, but it's maybe different than what you thought, or it's a lot bigger than you thought. Or do you know what I mean? Like where you maybe think you're gonna move here, but then you're gonna move elsewhere. There's something about a plot twist. Again, it's a good thing. You're gonna be happy about it, but it's gonna take you by surprise. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, what is this information that is gonna come to pile number 3. Okay, listen. For some of you guys, this information with the 8 of Cups has something to do with someone is going to leave your life. Okay, now listen to me. This to me feels like almost as if someone is going to leave your life, but this person's energy was not good for you in the first place, but it's still like a weird situation because they're your cousin. Does that make sense? And all of a sudden, you know, you don't have a connection with them anymore, but spirit might be telling you hidden information about your cousin that tells you or that makes you feel like you don't want to spend time with them anymore. So this could bring like those changes into your life. Okay, for others of you, I feel like you're going to move sooner than you think. You might have tried to manifest moving, kind of like, oh yeah, next year summer I want to move, and you might be moving in spring, or you might be moving even in winter season. Does that make sense? Where your moving plans are actually going to come to you a lot faster than you think. Okay, that's what it feels like to me. Kind of like something about where it's going to take you by surprise. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I feel like you are about to move faster than you think. It's kind of like you planned in your mind you're going to move next year, but there might be something happening. You might be meeting somebody, there might be a job opportunity coming to you that tells you, hey, it's time for you to move in the next 3 months, in the next 2 months. You didn't plan that. Does that make sense? So it's going to take you by surprise, and you have to like sit down and like, you know, change, like where you have to adjust, where your mind has to adjust to this information because your mind already felt comfortable with the idea that the move is going to happen next year. Now the move is happening this year. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here. What is this information that is coming to pile number 3? Yeah, look at that. The truth. Okay, so this is something about the truth about a person, the truth about a family member. This could also be the truth about your moving plans, the truth about you know, who you're going to move in with. I don't know what this means, or something about like finding home. Okay, where you felt restless, or you felt like where you live is not your home. I feel like what is exposed to you might be actually where you are about to live. So you could have dreams of locations, you could have dreams of new roommates, or something about moving here, moving houses, moving homes. So for you, this could also be the other way around, where you think you are moving this year, but the move might happen next year, and you might be frustrated about it, but your spirit guides want you to know there is a reason, okay? That something is not happening as fast as you think, because there's details, there's hidden information, there's people that are involved in this whole situation that you have not yet met. Okay, because I do feel like it has something to do with moving. It has something to do with like family members, a family dynamic, who you feel connected to in your family, who you don't feel connected to in your family. Okay, yeah, for others of you, your spirit guides want you to be aware of maybe someone in your family trying to make you do something that you don't want to do. Okay, something about be aware of like where a certain family member does not push you to do something that you don't want to do, okay, or that doesn't feel natural to your soul. Spirit, what is this information that is about to come to pile number 3? This information. Yeah, time to get out of a situation. I told you, your spirit guides might be telling you you have to leave a place, or you have to get out of a situation. Look at that. It says, control your anger or you will be sorry. So yeah, they could be telling you about a person that secretly is very angry, or secretly doesn't like you, or do you know what I mean? Now for others of you, again, this could just be that your spirit guides are... Let me see. What is this information that is coming to pile number 3? Yeah, so it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you guys, it's like the exposure of maybe somebody that you shouldn't spend much time with, or where your spirit guides, they could also be showing you an escape plan. So for some of you guys, you have been trying to escape a toxic family, a toxic home. You have been trying to manifest money to move. You have been trying to... I don't know, I feel like somehow I'm also hearing where there's something weird happening with your family dynamic. Either maybe someone doesn't accept you for who you are, or you are the odd one in your family, or maybe you having your own family. I don't know, it's a little bit like, don't know what's going on here, okay? Yeah, we have here climbing towards success. So this information that could come to you could be that in order for you to be very successful with something, you would have to leave a person, or you would have to go against someone's better, like where someone is telling you what to do and you do the opposite. And maybe it's a big thing for you to do the opposite because this person is like acting as an authority figure. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like where, I don't know, like your uncle tells you to do this, but you do the opposite. But you doing the opposite of what they say actually brings you towards success, okay? But it does feel like you are, you have to prove yourself. It's kind of like the song in with Drake where he says, making major changes to the life I'm living, I had to prove I made the right decision. That's what it feels like to me here. Something about where your spirit guides want you to stick with your decision, okay, instead of, you know, what your family tells you to. Or do you know what I mean? This could also be a roommate that is very authoritative. It feels like a very authoritative person that is trying to tell you what to do with your life. Maybe they do that with a good heart, maybe they don't, I don't know. But something about like they want you to get out of a situation, okay, or something about where you stick with your decision that you don't want to get involved in something. Does that make sense? Because with the time to get out of a situation, it's kind of like you don't want to deal with something, or you don't want to be involved in something, and Spirit might be telling you to stick with that decision even though this person tells you to come back or tells you to involve yourself. I don't know, okay, something like that. What is this hidden information about here? Yeah, and for others of you, you are literally about to get like a download how you're going to find success, or where you're going to find success, or where to go to find success. It's kind of like The Alchemist, where The Alchemist, if you guys know this book, in The Alchemist, he had a reoccurring dream. So he went into the desert, right, to find the treasure that was hidden, but he went against the judgment of his dad. His dad told him to become a priest, and he wanted to become a shepherd. So he did the opposite of what his dad told him to. But him going against his dad's judgment brought him to the treasure. So that could be some type of energy that is going to be up in the air. I almost want to say where you have a spirit guide or you have an ancestor that is telling you to trust yourself because you know better, even though you are a little younger. But there's something about you are, how can I explain that? Almost as if your mind is so open to receive information that people that are closed off cannot receive. So if they're already closed off, all the ways towards success, they're like something where certain people only think there's only one way to be successful, when there's like a multiple ways, millions of ways to be successful, right? But they only have like one way of being successful. So they're gonna tell you, no, it's just that way that works. And Spirit is telling you your mind is so open that there's like a million ways as to how something can work, and they want you to keep being open-minded or to stand behind your decision or something along those lines, okay? Something about like stay true to you, okay? And don't let yourself get confused by this person. Yeah, it almost feels like where you feel very clear about something, like this is truly what I feel, this is truly what, maybe even, listen, for some of you guys, Spirit is also going to bring confirmation to you where you think, oh, maybe I'm exaggerating, or maybe, you know, like it's just in my head. Spirit is about, or your spirit guides, your dad, whoever this is on the other side that is watching over you, they are about to bring confirmation to you. Okay, they're going to bring confirmation to you, coincidences, synchronicities, like, hey, do this, go in that direction, that's going to make you successful, that's going to bring love to you. Does that make sense? Just to strengthen like your opinion, that your opinion is strong to go against this person that is trying to act as though they know better than you. So Spirit is giving you a lot of confirmation so that you stand behind your opinion, okay? Because you do see things clearly. Whoever this person is, they don't see clearly, okay? This person does not see clearly, you do. What is this hidden information that is coming to pile number 3? Yeah, look at that. I told you, it says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You see, your spirit guides are going to make you understand why something is happening. They're going to make you understand how to manifest whatever you want to manifest. So you are about to have a psychic download, okay? You are about to go through a spiritual awakening that is going to be bittersweet. Does that make sense? Because a spiritual awakening might come with you having to leave certain people in the past, or where you have to fight. I'm hearing is it a crime to fight for what is mine? Okay, or something about, yeah, and the song is called Only God Can Judge Me. Something about where you are. There's this one quote. Let me actually get my phone because I want to share it with you guys. Okay, I actually felt like I wanted to flip this card over. November. So November is the month where it's showtime or showdown or whatever. Does that make sense? Where they might be telling you, hey, we want you to rest in September and October because November's gonna be woo-woo. And look at that, it says successful outcome to your problem. So there could be an energy where November's gonna be the month where you are, whoa, wait, we have a key here. Oh man, I think there's a fly here, but it's a small one. I hope doesn't bother me when I edit the video. Yeah, but with the key in November, there could be big changes coming to your living situation, or something about where big success could come to you in the month of November. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. So they're telling you, hey, you now know something big is about to happen, or something big is about to come to you in November, maybe winter season in general. So get ready. Does that make sense? But getting ready does not mean that you exhaust yourself. Getting ready actually means that you fill up your energy. Okay, so give me a moment, guys. Kind of like the energy where you and God know the truth, or you and your spirit guides know the truth, or you are deeply at peace with your decision, so nobody can talk you out of a decision, or can talk you into making a decision. Does that make sense? So something about practicing being so at peace with your decision because you feel like it's in alignment with your soul, or it's in alignment with God, that no one can talk you into something, or no one can talk you out of something, or someone's disapproval or approval does not change the way you feel about your decision. Does that make sense? That's very, very important, because again, there's someone who's going to really, it's going to piss this person off, whatever you do with your life. But it's interesting, right? Everybody has their own life. And even if you think what I do is wrong, I feel like everybody, you know, has a life, and it's kind of like a test. So I have a piece of paper in front of me, right? And this piece of paper is kind of like your life. It's a test. And the way I see it, but I could be wrong, right? Because we don't have all the answers. I feel like you know what was right or what was wrong when you go to the other side. So might as well just wing it, do your best, try to listen to your heart, and try to be as truthful as possible. And even if you make mistakes, if you try to make the best decision with your heart, I feel like it's also okay to make mistakes. Try things out. So it's kind of like, and you also learn so much from mistakes. So there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. We shouldn't avoid making mistakes. We should welcome it, because we learn so much from it, right? But it's like a person who maybe wants to tell you that they know better than you. And I would tell you, hey, this person has a lot of knowledge. Listen to them. Because I feel like I feel two energies. So there might be one energy here. Again, this could be a person who's very spiritual, very open-minded, who really inspires you and sparks you, or I don't know who they are, because it says they have a big heart, they are intelligent, open-minded. This person could really spark something inside of you. And then there's this other person, and the other person is more controlling, like they are less open-minded. For them it's like by the book, or very rigid, very strict. And the other person is more like open-minded, where everything is possible. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. So I do feel like you have somebody that is going to really inspire you the next couple of days and weeks, and the other person is kind of like stifling your inspiration, or it's kind of like suffocating your imagination, or your suffocating your imagination, or suffocating, like you're not gonna feel free around this person. And the other person, they make you feel free. Okay, or they make you feel like you can express who you truly are. Okay, and just when you look at the energy, I don't have to tell you what is the right thing for you, okay, because you're gonna feel it. Okay, I'm hearing energy doesn't lie. Yeah, I'm hearing energy doesn't lie. And I'm also hearing the song by Jhené Aiko and Kendrick. You gotta stay ready, yeah. No place quite like here. There's no better time than now. You gotta stay ready. So Spirit is basically telling you get ready. Okay, get ready. But again, this getting ready is about you being very, very deeply, deeply at peace with who you are and your decisions, and kind of like where you don't need the approval or disapproval of anybody, where nobody's presence or absence shakes you. Okay. But let me see. It says, letting someone create a false narrative of you is a small price to pay for having rid yourself of their toxicity. Let them say what they want if you and the Most High know the truth. Your life will flourish and their lives will rot theirs. Something, but I'm picking up specifically if you and the Most High know the truth. That's very key. Okay, this is very important here, where you are at peace with God. And when you are at peace with God, you don't give a shit about what other people say, right? Or if you are at peace with your grandpa on the other side, you talk to your grandpa on the other side. Your grandpa told you, because your grandpa can see a lot more, right, than someone here on earth. And your grandpa tells you, hey, don't do it, right? And for others of you, you might actually develop a very strong connection to a departed loved one that was not there. But again, it's like a spiritual awakening that you're going to have, because you feel so connected to this person. I don't know who this is again. It's like a spiritual man coming into your life, like in flesh, or it might be both, like a spirit on the other side that is gonna communicate to you a lot more, or something about where they're telling you November is showtime. Okay, is there anything else that you want me to know? Can I get one more changed in the night? What is that about? One more card. It says temporary situation, tent. What is the changed in the night? Now for others of you, for a small portion of you, ooh, it says new job, career, I told you. Okay, so there could be some changes happening to your job, to your career. There could be changes happening to your living situation very soon. Yeah, look at that. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay. And then we have your elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And then it says stepping into a new experience. Yeah, I feel like your life is about to change big time, like major life changes that are going to happen maybe from now on until November, or November is going to be showtime. So they want you to focus on preparing yourself for those major changes, because they are about to happen. And again, for others of you, you are about to actually receive a psychic download. I'm also seeing you here taking a walk with somebody. I don't know what exactly this means, okay, but I'm seeing like the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, it's like two people taking a walk. And here as well, something about like a walk that might change your life, or something about where you take a walk with somebody. I don't know what exactly this means. And this person could be very spiritual, very open-minded, has a big heart, is intelligent. Okay, it's kind of like, oh man, I want to move out, you know. And then you meet somebody, and come to find out they just rented a new apartment and the room is ready for you to move in. Did you see it coming that you get like an offer to move in with somebody within 2 weeks? No, right? So it's like, oh my God, I wanted to manifest that all the time, but then it kind of creeped up on me, where something where like it's kind of like a manifestation that creeps up on you. You wanted it all the time, and then it comes to you, but like out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, but it's kind of like, oh, I want it, and then it comes to you faster than you think. So all of a sudden you get like a job offer, like, oh, I want to change my job, I fucking hate it here. And then, oh, you can start tomorrow. You know, we have a job, you know, you get the job, you can start tomorrow. It's like, oh my God, tomorrow? Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like to me here, okay? So again, I don't know what exactly this means. Let me actually get one more card for the spiritual man. Or something about when you take a walk, you will get this psychic download, where you take a walk with somebody or by yourself. That's where this psychic download could come to you. Or something about a huge sign, a huge synchronicity that is going to bring like a full circle moment into your life or whatever. Can you clarify the spiritual man here? Yeah. Okay. Can you clarify the spiritual man? I'm also hearing that you have a spirit right now that is healing you. Okay, so you could feel a shift where you feel like you are healing, like where you feel better and better and better, but it's like in steps. Like every day it's a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. I feel like you have a spirit that is healing you, like day by day by day. They could be healing you from, I don't know, something that has, wow, I'm hearing they are healing you from something that has happened last year, winter season. Or something about they are healing you from you dealing with a person that is born in the winter months, kind of like where someone in the winter months, you dealt with them and they really like put a dent in your, I don't know, in your aura, in your energy, in your confidence, in your self-love. Okay, something like that. Yeah, and for others of you, the spiritual man with a big heart, open mind, and intelligent, may that be your future spouse or not, I don't know. Maybe this, I'm also hearing for some of you guys, a spirit that is watching over you. If it's like a dad or a grandpa, for some of you guys, they were born in the winter months. Just a confirmation for you guys, like November, December, January, I believe. Right? No, December, January, and February. You know what I mean, something like that. With the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so the spiritual man could also enter your life like when there's snow falling or it's winter months. Okay, what is the spiritual man about here? Yeah, wow, for some of you guys, there's something about the truth is being revealed about a spiritual man. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, something about gaining clarity about, could also be an energy where you gain clarity about a connection or the purpose of a connection, which I talked about on Patreon with the spiritual awakening. Something about the truth will be revealed to you, why you met somebody, why you are so connected to somebody, why a relationship is not supposed to work out, why someone acted the way that they acted. Okay, or something about where there's like a deeper, bigger meaning behind what you think. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Something is going on where like there's like a lot of stuff is going to be revealed to you in the winter months. Okay, or something about a spiritual man. Let me get one last card. You guys know I'm nosy. Okay, can you please clarify the spiritual man here? What is that about? It says, oh my god, your energy is high and something big is coming. Keep your frequency up. Your power triggers powerful changes, but your power also triggers butthurt people. That's what it is. Okay, so it says something big is coming. So there could be a spiritual man about to enter your life. Again, I don't know what exactly this means. Is it in the form of spirit or in flesh? Okay, so there's like a significant person entering your life, or a person who comes into your life with significant information. Okay, let's get one of these. What is the spiritual man about here, Spirit? Okay, it says you deserve those flowers. Your love life is about to become interesting. Get ready. Didn't I talk about stay ready, get ready? I told you. You deserve those flowers, it says. Okay, something about where you are rewarded for something in the winter months, or something about where all your hard work pays off in the winter months. Okay, and it says your love life is about to become interesting. Get ready. Okay, so this could have something to do with your love life. Information about your love life, which I also talked about in the spiritual awakening type of reading. Okay, something about a dream about your love life, or hidden information about your love life is what I'm picking up here. But yeah, your spirit guides are telling you to get ready. There's big things about to come into your life. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. One more thing, we also have here the card I am not a victim. So if you find yourself sometimes feeling like the victim, Spirit wants you to remember that you are powerful, or again that you tap into your power and that you change the energy. Okay, not to get stuck in the victim mentality, because you have spirit guides around you that are helping you. You might be around snakes, you might be around people that don't wish you well. Certain things don't go the way that you want them to, but you have your spirit guides around you. You have like your departed loved one around you. Okay, that is helping you. So you are never alone and you are never powerless. You're actually full of power, but you sometimes get tricked into thinking you are not powerful because you are around people that are very manipulative, or they are very like they try to kind of like put you down, or I don't know. Okay, so be aware of it's kind of like I'm hearing, are you depressed or are you around assholes? Okay, yeah, I'm hearing, are you really depressed or are you around assholes? I don't want to be insensitive, but it's like a saying, okay? Sometimes you are not depressed, you are just around assholes. Okay, or there's like a particular asshole that needs to go or whatever, okay? Or again, to just, you know, not focus on the person that is bothering you, but to focus on your peace, okay? You always win when you are focusing on your peace. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna fight your bitch ass because you get on my nerves. I'm gonna focus on my peace, okay? Because focusing on my peace is gonna bring me further. Fighting against you is not going to bring me nowhere. Okay, I'm going to be in your energy. I don't want to be in your energy. I'm going to focus on my peace. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing that. It's kind of weird. Okay, so pie number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you like this reading. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.